And Ishan Sharma, good pace, bowling at a good pace of 135 clicks, will be bowling his third delivery, and the match is happening quite close to us. It's taking place at the Firozshah Kotla.
Yeah, certainly with Kagiso Rabada, their strike bowler currently holding on to the purple cap. They certainly have a very good chance in this game as it's their home ground, the Firozshah Kotla, as Delhi look for a great start with some wickets. Ishan Sharma will be bowling his third ball of the over, and he would be against the formidable Quinton de Kock.
And to remind you guys, Quinton de Kock was a part of the Delhi Capitals not so long ago, but back then it was known as the Delhi Daredevils. He did open a few innings for them, and the only 100 that he scored in the IPL was for them against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, also a team which he has played for. So you do not take this man lightly. He is a deadly white ball cricketer, and you, like I said, you can't take him lightly. It's 2 for no loss. It's 2 for no loss. There will be leg buys. There was a big appeal, but it was down the line by Ishan Sharma. So good start for Delhi Capitals. Just the 2 runs coming out of the 3 deliveries. Fourth ball coming up. Mumbai Indians captain over here. He's on 1, and another good delivery by Ishan Sharma. There's Camper for a quick single. 3 for no loss after just 4 deliveries. And if you talk about Rohit Sharma versus Ishan Sharma, Rohit Sharma has faced 9 innings against Ishant, and in that he has been a part of, he scored 37 runs but has got dismissed on 3 separate occasions, so he'll have to be a little bit careful over here.
Yeah, he certainly has to be a little careful against Ishan Sharma, and also the formidable Kagiso Rabada, as they both look for some runs, and for the Delhi side, they want some wickets for themselves, as the dominant Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock look for some runs. It has certainly been a struggle for them in the first over. 5 balls now done, 3 runs on the board, 2 of them for Rohit Sharma and 1 leg by. It will certainly be very, very hard for the Mumbai outfit if they continue at this pace, but as we all know, Mumbai are known to get going a little later, and that'll certainly be a condition which the Mumbai fans would be hoping for.
Absolutely, 0 for 0, no runs taken over here, 3 for no loss, I beg your pardon, and you could see that 0.5 overs have been bowled, and it's Quinton de Kock who's the man on strike. He's on 0 of 2 deliveries. Rohit Sharma is on 2 after facing 3 deliveries. Final ball of the first over, and he has drifted it towards the leg region. There will be 2 runs taken over there. There is a fielder at deep square leg, but won't be able to stop them from taking the 2 runs. So 5 runs coming off the very first over. Colin Munro was the fielder starting at deep square leg, and good start, decent enough start by Ishan Sharma. And by the way of by the look of things, I think it might be either Chris Morris to bowl the second over.
Yeah, but by the look of things, it certainly would be Chris Morris. But the thing that Chris Morris would be holding in his brain, that he is not a part of the South African side that be going for the World Cup. A hard pill to swallow for the bowler, as he was certainly looking on the cards. The veteran Dale Steyn has been included in the 15-man squad that was released today. And for Chris Morris, he'll be looking for some sweet revenge now. The score now is 5 runs after 1 over of Ishan Sharma, and Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock still at the crease. They have played 3 balls each and scored 2 runs each. 1 run has been a leg by, and it's been a decent start from both of them. They haven't lost wickets. The Kotla wicket is behaving like a Kotla wicket, and Rabada is given the ball ahead of Chris Morris. Rabada is seen to be brought on a little later in the game, but as Shreyas Iyer very well knows, if Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock get set, they can certainly take every bowler to the cleaners, and that is the strategy I guess they are going forward with. They want quick wickets, early wickets, so that they can stop this Mumbai side from the win here.
Absolutely, they have a very decent batting lineup, do Mumbai Indians, because Surya Kumar Yadav comes at number 3, Karen Pollard at 4, Cutting is there as well, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Jayant Yadav can strike a few as well. And if you talk about head-to-head, Delhi is usually on the receiving end, as they've lost most of the matches to the other franchises, but over here when they faced Mumbai Indians, they won 12 and lost 11, so they quite fancy playing against the Mumbai Indians. And if you talk about Kagiso Rabada, 15 matches, he's taken 23 games, and in this season, out of the 8 IPL games that he's been a part of, he's taken 17 wickets. This is his 9th game for the Delhi Capitals, and he's bowling to his compatriot Quinton de Kock, and he would love to get his wicket, but a good start so far by Delhi. 2 balls delivered, and just the 1 run taken on Kagiso Rabada, and what a spell he bowled in the last game. 4 wickets for just 22.
Fantastic spell by him. 4 wickets, 22 runs, 3.5 overs. He wasn't even able to complete his 4-over quota, and they secured the win. The Delhi Capitals there, and fantastic performance from him. Certainly another fantastic performance today expected out of him from the Delhi Capital fans. Moving on to our chit chat box on YouTube. Abhishek Reddy says hi. Hello Abhishek. Asif is joined in with us. Kamlesh Kumar wants MI to win. He's backing MI today. Govinda Bhattarai has been supporting Delhi and is supporting them as well today. Asif wants MI to win this one, and Sunil Notani is also with us. He's been following our chit chat box from a long time, and he is from Ivory Coast. Asif is expecting a low scoring game today, and he is very right, because the Kotla wicket is known to perform in a little favor of the bowler, because the ball doesn't come onto the bat really well. Dependent Dalal is with us. Hello Dependent. Ahir Hamir is with us, and he is expecting Delhi Capitals to win, and Rabada has been smacked for a 4 by Rohit Sharma. Deep extra cover, and a fantastic shot there by Rohit Sharma. Classic from Rohit Sharma there.
Well, all he needed to do was that time that to perfection, and that is exactly what he did, Rohit Sharma. He's one classy batsman, one of the most dangerous batsmen in modern day cricket when it comes to white ball, and that was a classic Rohit Sharma shot. 11 now the score is for Mumbai Indians. Rohit Sharma with that boundary now moves to 7 of 5 deliveries. Quinton de Kock is on 3 of 5, and Rabada bowling 5 deliveries has conceded 6 runs. But if you look at Rabada's pace, he's bowled at an extremely quick pace. He can bang it in at 152, 153 kilometers per hour, and that will always be difficult for the best of batsmen in the world.
It certainly will be, and with the little assistance that Indian wickets provide, he has certainly been able to bang in 151 and 152. He'll be a very dangerous entity in the ICC World Cup when it happens in England, because we certainly know that the England pitches are known to perform well for the pacers. As Rohit Sharma here strikes one, but the fielder is there. He tried to pull it towards the boundary, towards mid-wicket, but that will only result in a single. And with that, the over is done. And the score now is 12 after the end of 2 overs. Rohit Sharma is on 8 of 7 balls. Quinton de Kock is on 3 of 5 balls. And the next over I think Ishant Sharma will continue with his spell, and the next over to that, I think Rabada would be taken off, and there'll be the introduction of Chris Morris, because they want to save Rabada for the later stages of the game.
Well, that would be a really good ploy by Shreyas Iyer and the team management, because it's best to finish Ishant Sharma early off in the over, because we know that he is quite effective with the new ball, and he did that against the Kolkata Knight Riders. He did that against the Sunrise Hyderabad as well. So you finish off Ishant Sharma's over quite early on. You save Rabada for the latter overs. You give Chris Morris an over early on. You bring your spinners such as Amit Mishra and Akshar Patel in the middle overs, and you will be good to go. Score is 12 for no loss after 2 overs. Arjun Pal is saying hello to us. Fajayan Ayan saying Mumbai is Fajan Ayan saying that Mumbai will win. Amir Doga supporting Mumbai as well. Ahir Hamir is from Gujarat, I guess, because there is no Gujarati movie. Abhidan Sarkar, Sagar Seth and Loving Garten back with us. 12 for no loss, and over here the batsman will take another single. Rohit Sharma just guides it to square leg, and he moves on to 9. The score is 13 for no loss.
With that, the score moves on, as de Kock would be facing the next ball, and it is Ishant Sharma who is bowling his second over of his 4-over quota. Sagar is with us. He expects a score of 110. That is quite low. If these two bat on, that will be quite higher from that. Loving Garden is with us, and a very welcome to the live chit chat with us at Sports Flashes. Rinku Ladha wants a MI win here, and we certainly expect MI to score big if these two stay at the crease. Jai Prakash Singh is also saying hello to us. Well, hello. And Mahesh Aril says he's from Copenhagen, Denmark, and he thinks that after the end of the power play, the score would be 49 for 1. Well, you'll have to clear there, Mahesh, who is going back to the pavilion for Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma or Quinton de Kock. Ruben is with us and he's saying hi. Jake wants an MI win here. Sanjay Das will be supporting Delhi Capitals in this match. Pramod Yadav is also with us. Mohammad Khabir is expecting a Delhi win, I guess, as his cryptic message reads. Santosh KC is asking us to talk in Hindi. Well, for the Hindi stream, you'll have to go to our YouTube page. You can connect with us also on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll certainly find a Hindi feed, Bangla feed and Punjabi feed as well. Choose whichever you like. This is the English discussion, and we'll certainly talk in English here. SA Studio is saying that Rohit is best. Well, Rohit is one of the best, if not the best, of the batsmen present in today's cricket. Jojo Dada says hi. Hi, Dada. Ambirish S is joined in with us, and he is supporting Mumbai this time around. Jai Prakash Singh wants Delhi Capitals to win as he's backing them today. Bhupender Singh is also with us. Amrit Pandey says that the score will be around 180. Well, that is quite high according to the Kotla wicket, but you never know if one of these two get going, and there's certainly the factor of Hardik Pandya and Kairan Pollard. If these players get going, 180 is very well achievable right now because they haven't lost any wickets. It's 2.4 overs gone, 15 for no loss. De Kock will be facing the fifth ball of this over. Ishant Sharma is bowling good for them here. He's just conceded 7 runs off his 1.4 overs bowled, but will have to look on as these two batsmen get set. The run rate will certainly change.
And for all the Rohit Sharma fans, here's an interesting fact for you, stat for you, that Rohit Sharma is just 2 runs away from becoming the 3rd Indian and the 8th player overall to aggregate 8,000 runs in T20 format. So if he just scores 2 more runs over here, he'll have 8,000 runs in the T20 format, and the score is definitely 15 for no loss after 2.4 overs. Umair Khan was asking us the update, so it's 15 for no loss. Rohit Sharma is on 10 while de Kock is on 4, and there was a mix-up over there. Had they been directed, then I think there might have been problems, but he still stays there. And Quinton de Kock is on 5, also saying that Rohit Sharma is also one of the players who really aggregates really well against the Delhi Capitals. He scored more than 700 plus runs against the Delhi Daredevils, Delhi Capitals, and Virat Kohli is the only other player to score more than 800 runs against them. So if Delhi want to do something in this game, then they have to take the big wicket of Rohit Sharma as quick as possible.
They certainly will have to, because if this one gets going, the hitman will score a big score, because he is looking for some runs here. He has not been in one of his best forms, but will certainly look forward to scoring at Kotla, because he likes the Indian conditions and certainly would be a dangerous prospect for this Delhi side. As of now, the chat box is considering the chat box. Anil is also with us. He wants a video link. Well, this is an audio link where you'll have to, for the video you'll have to listen to the Hindi one, and for that you'll have to go to Sports Flashes on YouTube. Certainly join in with us at Sports Flashes, not even on YouTube but on Facebook and Twitter as well. Ashish is asking for Ben Cutting, and certainly Ben Cutting would be there for Mumbai Indians today. Narayan Lamsal is asking Sandeep. Well, Sandeep Lamachane is not in the Delhi Capital squad this time around. And Abhishek Reddy says hi Abhishek. Jai Prakash is predicting a score of 60 for 1 after the power play. And Qasim Khan says hello Qasim. And something in Bengali, I am not able to read it. So you'll have to type in your name, gentlemen. And Umair Khan is also with us. He's asking for the match update. For the match update, it's 3 overs now gone. 16 is the score for Mumbai as Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock bat on. In our chat box, the Khan Wines is with us, and he is asking for Rohit Sharma to score 50 plus. Well, we'll have to wait and see whether Rohit Sharma scores like that or not. Dilwar Mukri is with us. He's saying hi. Khan Wines wants Pant to score. Pant will certainly look to score in his home ground for the Delhi Capitals, as he is also a lad who plays for Delhi in the Ranji outfit. Umair Khan is also with us. He's asking for the playing 11. Well, the playing 11 here is I'll just update you with the playing 11
Well,
as
before Paritosh brings you the playing 11, I'll just update you with the score. It's 17 for the loss of no wicket, and the first bowling change has been made. It's Chris Morris. You were right, Paritosh. It's Chris Morris who's been introduced over here to bowl the third over. So they're saving Kagiso Rabada for the final overs, or almost gets lucky and almost takes the wicket of the hitman Rohit Sharma, as Rohit Sharma went for the big heave over deep mid wicket, but just manages to get the inside edge, and it just went away from the stumps. Had it hit the stumps, and he would have been bowled. And with that boundary, Rohit Sharma has now made 8,000 runs in T20 cricket overall. Another major accolade for the hitman. And though he didn't get it in the most ideal manner, but he's there nonetheless.
He is there nonetheless, and a massive stat for the hitman. Someone was asking for the playing 11, and I'll give you that. For the Delhi Capitals, Prithvi Shaw, Shikhar Dhawan, Colin Munro, Shreyas Iyer is the captain leading the side, Rishabh Pant the wicketkeeper, Akshar Patel is playing for them, Chris Morris, Kimo Paul, Kagiso Rabada, Amit Mishra and Ishant Sharma completes the squad. For Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma is leading the side along with Quinton de Kock as a wicketkeeper, Surya Kumar Yadav is in the side, Krunal Pandya, Kairan Pollard, Hardik Pandya, Jayant Yadav, Rahul Chahar, Ben Cutting, Lasith Malinga, and for them, the almighty Jasprit Bumrah completes the squad. And certainly they have a very strong squad at their disposal, Mumbai Indians and Rohit Sharma, because they have been sensational after their win against the former and current defending champion Chennai Super Kings. The season has changed for them and they have started it really well, but de Kock head goes down the ground against Morris for a fantastic boundary. What a shot there from Quinton de Kock.
All he did there was time that ball to perfection. It was a full toss and he just guided it beside Chris Morris's shoulder, and an important boundary for the Mumbai Indians, and this is turning out to be a really good over for the Mumbai. Two boundaries coming under their belts. And talking about the YouTube comment section, Shyam Jha is over here and he's enjoying the commentary. So thank you, Shyam Jha, for tuning in to Sports Flashes. And
Amrit Pandey is also with us. He's saying that Rohit Sharma will score 75 runs today. Well, we'll have to wait and see if he scores. Hardik will play a cameo, says Amrit, and that will certainly be a welcome fact for the Mumbai fans. Rinku Lada also wants MI to win, and he is in USA. Thank you, Rinku, for listening to us at Sports Flashes. Khan Wines also wants Rohit Sharma to score 50 plus. Well, quite few Rohit Sharma fans here. Amrit Pandey is also liking our commentary. Thank you, Amrit, so much for your support. Cotton says he'll be backing MI. I guess Mohammad Amir is also supporting Mumbai. Narayan says our voices are good. Well, thank you for it. But here, Quinton de Kock, or Rohit Sharma rather, Quinton de Kock has scored a massive 6 for the Mumbai Indians here as the scoreboard moves on
to 32 with that 6, and it was a short delivery ball by Chris Morris. I think he was targeting the damp nature of the wicket because the ball can stay quite low, but he bowled it at a wrong length. It was directed towards the leg side region, and Quinton de Kock gave the proper punishment over there to deep square leg. What a shot that was. The score moves on to 32 for no loss. Vidyantha Nathan saying that Mumbai will certainly win with quite ease, and Tenzin saying hi Siddiqui, and Joshi sir, well hi Tenzin, welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. Sanjay Kumar and Khan Vines, Hulash Gulcha is also back, welcome, and Satya and
so is Unnati Pandey. Well, they both were quite interested in chatting on our chat box. So if you want the personal chats, you can keep it to other social media. Here you will be talking about cricket and today's match. Satwan is also supporting Mumbai today. Samadhan Samapale is wanting us to show the score. Well, there is some technical difficulties on that part, and we'll certainly be looking in that direction and asking our IT department for the scorecard as soon as possible. Holash Golcha is also with us. Vedyantha Nathan is saying Super 6. Well, it was a Super 6 by Quinton de Kock as Mumbai Indians certainly turn on the tide here. 32 after 4 overs here for the Mumbai Indians, and Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock both at the crease. 2 overs still remain in this power play, and in the very first ball he has taken a single, Rohit Sharma, so Quinton de Kock would be facing the next ball here for the Mumbai Indians. Abhishek Reddy is also with us. Abhishek Reddy, a very warm welcome to our live chit chat at Sports Flashes. Don Singham is saying hi. Well, Don Singham, hi. Anjana is also with us. About the toss, Anjana, the Mumbai Indians won the toss. Rohit Sharma elected to bat first for the Mumbai Indians, as Khan Vines is also backing and supporting our commentary. Thank you very much, Mr. Khan. As Ajay Singh is saying that Rohit Sharma's 8,000 mark run up. Yes, he has passed that statistic, and he is now having 8,000 runs in the T20 cricket. Hello guys, and a good evening. Ananta is asking, and Anjana is asking for the scoreboard. Well, the scoreboard is at after 4.2 overs. The score for Mumbai Indians is 34, as Rohit Sharma faces next ball, goes for the cover-up region and has smashed a 4 for Mumbai Indians. 38 up on the board for Mumbai, as Rohit Sharma moves on to 20. A fantastic shot there from Rohit Sharma, finding the gap in between and smacking the ball hard.
Well, Ishant Sharma would be not quite disappointed with that, because he wasn't in complete control there, Rohit Sharma. He just went for the big shot, and it got the good connection of the bat and through the gap. An important boundary for the Mumbai Indians. Is 38 for no loss after 4.3 overs. Sunil Nathani saying that the hitman is in good form. Amrit Pandey saying that today Kimo Paul has replaced Sandeep Lemichhane today. Yes, and he did bowl quite well in the previous game. If you remember, 3 big wickets against the Sunrise Hyderabad, and was the player of the match in that game, and that is why the team management has ensured their faith on Kimo Paul once again. 3 deliveries bowled so far by Ishant Sharma. 6 runs have been conceded, and talking about Ishant Sharma, 2.3 overs, 14 runs conceded. And if we talk about Swartaru Grover, he's also praising us, so thank you for that, Swartaru. You're a kind man. Abhishek Reddy asking us who the bowler is. It's Ishant Sharma, Hulash Gulsha, and Prajav Thakur saying that who is the best finisher for Mumbai, Pollard or Hardik? Well, I have to say Hardik Pandya.
Hardik Pandya has certainly finished some games for them, but you can't rule out Kairan Pollard. You can't rule out the experience of Kairan Pollard. He was certainly very handy for them when he scored a massive 81 in 31 balls, 83 in 81 balls against Punjab, and he was the main man there. Hardik Pandya is yet to score a big innings. He has certainly played some cameos, but a big innings is what cements your place as a sure shot finisher.
Right.
And we'll ask our fans, well, tell us, Mumbai fans, who is the better finisher, Pollard or Hardik Pandya? We can't decide. Can you please answer us in the comment box? Abhishek Reddy is asking us who's the bowler. Well, Wali informed you about that. Hulash wants a big innings from Hitman. Well, at this rate, Rohit Sharma will certainly score really big here at the Kotla Stadium. Ambrish is with us, and he is asking for Ben Cutting's comeback innings. Yes, he certainly is making a comeback into the squad after Behrendorff has been ruled out for this game. Saqib Jamal is with us, and he is predicting a score of 55 for the loss of 1 wicket after the power play. Well, at this rate, they may very well topple that, and they haven't lost a wicket yet. He is, according to you, they must lose a wicket in the next 1.1 over. Sunil Nathani is also with us, and he is saying that Hitman is in good form. Well, he is looking in fine touch and will certainly back himself for a big score here and lead the side to another win on a trot. Ramesh Singh Rajput is saying that MI is his favourite. Well, for the MI fans, many of them, they are their favourite because of Rohit Sharma and players like Kairan Pollard and Hardik Pandya. They are certainly go-to players for the Mumbai. Saqib Jamal is also with us. Pranjay Thakur is with us, and Amrit Pandey wants the score for himself after the it's now 5 overs done, and 41 is up on the board for Mumbai. Certainly Shamji Devraj is also with us. Bhupender Kumar Yadav wants Delhi Capitals to win the match, and Anjana is supporting MI today, but she's saying that she likes Iyer too, so that's a dilemma for you, Anjana. Unnati Pandey is also with us, and Ajit Baratea says hi. Well, hello Ajit, welcome to our live chit chat with fans on the match of Delhi Capitals versus Mumbai Indians. as the score now is 41. Rohit Sharma is in fine touch. Quinton de Kock is also playing good. What do you expect here from these two?
Well, if these two continue to bat good, then you remember in the previous game against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, they did half the business over there, 72-run partnership, and they guided Mumbai to victory. But so far so good, I would say, for both the teams, because though they might have not been able to take a wicket over here, Delhi Capitals, but they have kept it quite tight, barring that one over from Chris Morris where 16 runs came. I think they've not been that poor, and Keema Paul, the player of the match in the previous game, is now back, and judging by the nature of the wicket, I think he might turn out to be a trump card once again with his variation. 41 for no loss. First ball bowled, went to the back foot, punched it towards cover. No runs taken by Rohit Sharma. He's on 22 after facing 18 deliveries. Quinton de Kock is on 18 after facing 13 deliveries. And Mumbai Indians are on 41 for no loss, 5.1. And let me remind you, it's Mumbai Indians who are currently on third spot, while Delhi is on second spot. And if Mumbai do manage to win this, then they will move on to the second spot. And Anjana is back with us, saying that is Kohli out. From which team are you asking? Kohli is in Royal Challengers Bangalore, and he is leading the Indian team in the World Cup, so he's very well in there.
He's definitely into the team, but certainly not playing today because his team is not playing today. Vaidyanath Nathan is asking for Mumbai Indians' walkover. Well, that is certainly not what Delhi Capitals want here. Well, but me as a Mumbai fan, I am a Mumbai fan. Wali is a Delhi lad, and he'll certainly be backing Delhi Capitals today. So it will be an interesting contest. If Mumbai manage to pull this one off, they'll certainly be a walkover.
To Vaidyanath, Nathan, I would just like to say, in the last 3 games that Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals have faced, Delhi Capitals have got the better of them on 3 separate occasions. They
haven't won the IPL.
Yes, they haven't won the IPL, but exactly, we have beaten them.
This certainly will be an interesting encounter here as these two IPL biggies face each other. Both these cities are hubs in their own, as Quinton de Kock goes big and has scored a massive 6 here for the Mumbai Indians. The score now is 48, and what a shot that was from Quinton de Kock.
What a shot that was. Another short length delivery to him, and you do not bowl over there to Quinton de Kock, because he'll smash you over there on 10 times out of 10, and that is exactly what he did. 47 or 48 with that shot. The score moves on to for the Mumbai Indians, and it was a really good shot. De Kock is on 24-14, so not the ideal start for Keema Paul. Gone for 7 runs in his first 3 deliveries. It's 48 for no loss. And Sanjay Kumar saying that Mumbai Indians will play in the finals. Raj Kumar supporting Delhi. And Advocate Didi Sarkar is back with us, saying good evening. How are you? Mumbai will win the match. But today I say yes, Vaidyanath Nathan. I hope for your sake Mumbai Indians will be able to do a walkover. Nothing to be worried about. Sachin Pawar saying hello, what's up? MD Ansar also supporting Mumbai Indians. It's 48 for no loss after that 6.
Well, certainly coming to our chit-chat box, Garnapalli Arvind is also with us. Dinesh Prajapati says hi. Well, hello Dinesh. Amrendra Bahubali is also with us today. A very warm welcome. Samrajya. Welcome to the Samrajya of Sports Flashes, Amrendra. And certainly Mohammad Anis Laskar is also with us, and he is supporting MI today. Dinesh is with us. Vaidyanath Nathan is also saying that it will be a walkover. He's pressing on it time and again. Well, for the Delhi Capitals fans, you'll have to brace for the hate coming your way, Vaidyanath. The Advocate Didi Sarkar is with us. Well, hello sir. Welcome to our live chit chat. Anjana, you are in another zone. Kohli is not playing today, to inform you time and again. Sehal Sahu is with us, and so is Sunil Nathani. Sunil Nathani is saying that Keema Paul magic will not work, as both openers are good readers of the slow ball. Well, certainly, as things are going, it's not looking like Keema Paul will work anything, and Rohit Sharma pulls one again, and it's a 6 and also a no ball. And it's a free hit now for the Mumbai Indians. Free runs come for them, and that will be a very welcome. So the score that was being predicted by one of our fans, 55, is certainly close. 56 now on board for MI, and still 1 ball remaining. That will be a free hit.
A waist high no ball there by Keema Paul. Poor delivery, being smashed for 2 sixes, and now the momentum is in Mumbai Indians' favour. They will be quite pleased with the score that they've got after the power play. Still 1 more delivery to go, and knowing Rohit Sharma, he'll go for this one too, but he fails to connect just the 1 run taken over there. Hulash Gulzar saying that he's a big fan of Rohit Sharma. Prem Sharma saying that Sandeep was on game or not today. He's not playing for the Delhi Capitals. Prem Sharma, yes, Advocate DD Sarkar saying that my favorite player is Sachin Tendulkar. I support Mumbai Indians since 2008 because of him. So, well, a lot of people support Mumbai Indians.
High five, DD Sarkar sir, because I myself am a fan of Mumbai Indians and has been supporting them since season 1 when Sachin Tendulkar played for them. Pratik King is with us and he wants Pollard to score 70 today. Well, certainly that will be one thing that MI fans would love if that happens. Rajesh Kumar is with us, so is Subhash Magar, and he's asking for Sandeep Lamachane. Sandeep Lamachane is not playing today for the Delhi Capitals. And here with me is an interesting stat given by our statman Abhishek Pandey. In the games at Firozshah Kotla this season, spinners have gone at 7.01 runs per over, while the seamers have gone for 8.19 runs per over, and both de Kock and Rohit Sharma score faster against seam than spin, so they'll have to have some spinners in the squad, Delhi Capitals, and that is one aspect that they lack in their squad as of now.
Absolutely. Though they have Akshar Patel and Amit Mishra, they will have a big responsibility over here. Akshar Patel bowled quite poorly at the Wankhede wicket, but knowing that the Delhi wicket is likely to assist him even more, he might be able to do something over here. And it's Amit Mishra who's back and bowls the first delivery, and it's what a delivery that was by Amit Mishra. Has struck the middle stump. Rohit Sharma goes back and his struggle against wrist spin continues. 57 for 1, and that is why Amit Mishra is one of the most important players for the Delhi Capitals, and with that wicket he's now taken 150 wickets in the IPL.
Well, the struggles for Rohit Sharma continue against the spin bowling as Rohit Sharma comes in and delivers for Delhi Capitals. Brilliant ball there from it, turns away from him and hits the wicket as Rohit Sharma makes his walk back into the pavilion. After 30 runs on 22 balls, he's been bowled by Amit Mishra, and a breakthrough now for Delhi Capitals here. 57 at the loss of 1 wicket after 6.1 overs, and with this Mumbai have been struck. They have been breached by Delhi Capitals here. A welcome fact for the Delhi side, who was struggling in the last over, and they have certainly cracked it that spin would play a heavy part. They want their spinners to continue with their exploits, and certainly they would like to introduce Akshar Patel after this.
57 for 1, 6.1 overs, and that was a really big wicket against the run of play, because Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock were looking at the groove, and once they do get going, they will tend out to hurt you. But this might just put the brakes in. It came on the very first ball after power play, and what a wicket that was by Amit Mishra. He's now become the second player in the IPL to take 150 wickets. The first one being obviously in the opposite camp. It's Lasith Malinga, and now it's Amit Mishra. So another legend of the IPL, you'll have to say.
Certainly has. The stats prove so, and that is very important for Delhi Capitals. They need this win as much as Mumbai Indians do, and this will be a very competitive game. And Delhi and Mumbai have also been very close of oppositions, because there is a certain rivalry between the fans of these two camps, as Delhi and Mumbai, one being the capital of the nation, one being the financial capital of the nation. It certainly would be an interesting encounter, and Ben Cutting is the one who makes his way onto the pitch for Mumbai Indians. A surprise change here, as Surya Kumar Yadav is the one who usually comes in. Saqib Jamal said 55 for 1 after, but it was 57 for 1, and the power play was done. So you were close, but not close enough. DD Sarkar wants to know our name. Well, my name is Paritosh Joshi. With me is Wali Siddiqui in the chat box, and Rohit Sharma has gone back to the pavilion for Mumbai.
58 for 1. Ben Cutting is a new batsman who has walked in getting game time after quite a bit, because some people were suggesting that it might be Delhi, that it might be Kieron Pollard to take Ben Cutting to take Kieron Pollard's place when he was not performing well, but Kieron Pollard seems to have got back in his good form, and Ben Cutting is also playing alongside him with today. And quite a few fans over here. Wiz Gurung saying DC will win this match. Sanchi Pawan Narayan also here with us, and Vaidyanathan Nathan still persisting that Mumbai Indians will do really well and they have the upper hand. Chung Gurung saying Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Prakash Magaran saying Mumbai are doing great. 57 for 1. Amit Mishra, so far a really good over by the leg spinner, just 1 run coming off the 4 deliveries, and he bowled to Quinton de Kock as he looked for the sweep. but could not get the connection. So just one run and two more deliveries to be bowled in this over. What a good start by Amit Mishra.
Great start by Amit Mishra, taking the wicket of the almighty Rohit Sharma right at the beginning of the over, and a very well over from Amit Mishra. He looked that Quinton de Kock was playing for a sweep, so he pulled the speed on that one, and Quinton de Kock wasn't able to time it that well. Fantastic, brilliant fielding effort there from Shreyas Iyer, the captain, as he saved some runs for his side. And Amit Mishra will certainly have been. There has been a revelation for Delhi Capitals in this match, as he looked very close for another wicket. Quinton de Kock left it too late, indeed, to play, and he could have costed his side another wicket.
And Prakash is writing an interesting comment over here, saying that, sir, no Sandeep in Delhi Capitals means no salt in curry. Well, I might have to agree with that. Gangadhar Chopra also enjoying the chit chat amongst me and between me and Paritish. Thank you so much. Anis Inamda saying that Delhi will win. Saqib Jamil Jamal saying Mishra one more wicket in this over. Well, he almost did get over another wicket. And superb foundation made by Rohit Sharma saying Nathan Maheshwari Kartikeyan is saying yes. Are you supporting Mumbai or Delhi? Sudeep Goyal and Sehal supporting Mumbai Indians. It's 59 for 1 after 7 overs. Amit Mishra picked the important wicket of Rohit Sharma, the skipper of the Mumbai Indians. Just 2 runs coming off that over. And Quinton de Kock, the other opener, is still in there. He's on 26 after facing 19 deliveries and 7 overs bowled, 59 runs. Akshar Patel still has 4 overs left from his end. But if we talk about Kagiso Rabada, 1 over 7 runs. Chris Morris, 1 over 16 runs. Kimo Paul accompanying him as well, 1 over 16 runs. And Amit Mishra, 1 over 2 runs. Ishant Sharma did quite well, 3 over 17
Well,
runs.
what are we seeing here? Akshar Patel has been brought into attack. As I was saying, they would want to pressurize here, and they know that spin is one of the chinks in the armor of this MI outfit, as Ben Cutting and Quinton de Kock both look for some runs. Quinton de Kock certainly tried to get a boundary there, pulling it hard, but that will only result in a single, as the score moves to 60 for 1 after 7.2 overs. Akshar Patel would want some wickets here.
And Sunil Ladhani is also making a comment of his own, saying that no Dhoni in CSK and then there will be no Curry. Well, I do agree with that, because he was not there in the team today and they got thumped by the Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Not today. And that was, he was talking about yesterday's match where CSK got humbled by the opposition as they lost their second match in the IPL. First, they lost against Mumbai Indians, and yesterday they lost against SRH, as Hyderabad completed an all-round performance at their home ground in Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. In today's match, Mumbai Indians are going against Delhi Capitals at Delhi's home, Firoz Shah Kotla, and they have lost a wicket already. Rohit Sharma. For the new ones that have joined us, I am Paritosh Joshi, and with me is Wali Siddiqui in the live chit-chat for the match between Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians. And the score right now is 61 for 1 after 7.3 overs. Ben Cutting and Quinton de Kock at the crease for MI. Akshar Patel will continue with his over, and in our chit-chat box, Banaya Lamachane is also with us. Kimo has to flop in this game because Sandeep will get a chance in another match. Well, a little greedy coming from Banaya, as I guess he is also from Nepal, and he wants his countrymen to certainly represent his country in the IPL. And Akshar Patel has been fantastic, and now he has taken the wicket of Ben Cutting plump outside the wicket, and in front of him is as Akshar Patel takes another big one for Delhi here. 2 wickets down for Mumbai. And a fantastic bowl that from Akshar Patel.
Ben Cutting was a batsman who was being promoted at number 3, but it did not work magic for the Mumbai camp. He was plumb in front, went for the sweep with the angle. Akshar Patel just bowled it at a straighter length, and he did not even go for the review. That was an easy decision for the umpire. So Delhi slowly and steadily clawing their way back in the game. 62 for 2, 7.5 overs have been bowled, and the 2 spinners working their magic. And this might just indicate that had there been Sandeep Lamachane, then it would have been a really good move for Delhi Capitals.
It will certainly be a very good move for them, but they don't have the services of Sandeep Lamachane in this match, and they'll have to deal with Kimo Paul, who was slammed in the previous over. Well, there is no Yuvraj Singh for you, Saqib. We're very sorry to inform you that Yuvraj Singh won't be playing today, but Jayant Yadav gets a chance in this side. Advocate D.D. Sarkar is
Inviting us to
asking for
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Well, we'll certainly travel there sometime around, but today is the IPL and the ongoing IPL will have to be covered. Then we'll
cover the Bangladesh Premier League one day.
One day, certainly. And Virendra Sharma is supporting Mumbai today. Well, many of us are supporting Mumbai, so we'll have to wait and see because they have lost 2 wickets already, Rohit Sharma and Ben Cutting. And now a person who goes by the name of Surya Kumar Yadav, who has made his way onto the pitch, and he is a good player of the spin. You have to mind that. Surya Kumar Yadav will be playing a crucial role in this Mumbai innings.
I don't get it, Bharatoj. Why did they send Ben Cutting above? Because he's known for his big hitting, and Surya Kumar Yadav is a really good player of spin. So what was his thinking behind the Mumbai team's management to send him above Surya Kumar Yadav?
Maybe they wanted Ben Cutting to play a few more balls because he's a new inclusion into the side, as they wanted him to get set a bit because Surya Kumar Yadav has already been a fantastic player for them. They wanted him for the later stages, and they wanted Ben Cutting to play with Quinton de Kock. Where for the score, 63 is on the board after the loss of 2 wickets, and 8 overs are done for Mumbai Indians. Surya Kumar Yadav has made his way to accompany Quinton de Kock onto the pitch. Quinton de Kock has a score of 28 off of 22 balls. Surya Kumar Yadav has played only 1 ball and he has scored 1 run for Mumbai here, as the Mumbai are now struggling a bit. They have lost quick 2 wickets, and Akshay Patel and Amit Mishra have been very good for the Delhi side here, and so was predicted by many because this pitch is known to certainly provide a little assistance for the spinners. The ball grips, it holds back, and that is not good for the seamers. Arvind Gangwal says hi, and he's from Dubai, and he wants MI
an avid listener of ours.
An avid listener for us, and MI, he's supporting MI today. Well, we'll have to wait and see that how MI perform. They still have a deep batting lineup on their disposal and would love to get a big total here at the Kotla. Sachi is also with us. Saroj Dahal is with us, and he's asking for Sandeep, and Sandeep, there's no Sandeep for you. I'm very sorry to inform you. Technical AG Sayar is asking for the score. Well, we just told you 64 up on the board for now after 8.2 overs, and Amit Mishra is certainly bowling the second over of his 4-over quota, and they need wickets here, and that is the reason behind backing Amit Mishra and Akshay Patel consecutively.
2 wickets coming in quick succession for Delhi Capitals. 1 taken by Amit Mishra, that of Rohit Sharma. The second taken by Akshay Patel, that of Ben Cutting. And now slowly and steadily the pressure is mounting on the Mumbai Indians. They do have the runs on the board, but they will have to keep the wickets over here. Another big appeal over there. And will Amit Mishra go for the review? Quinton de Kock was a batsman. No, I think it might be turning away. And what a delivery that was. And you'll have to praise Amit Mishra for his valiant efforts in the IPL, because we'll just give it a look, talk about his bowling figures in the IPL. Has been a candidate for the Delhi Capitals as well as Sunrise before for quite a while. He's played 139 games in total, has taken 150 wickets now after backing Rohit Sharma. What a wicket that was. Your 150th wicket is Rohit Sharma. You'll always savor that. And with a strike rate of just 19.64. And Lasith Malinga is the only other bowler who has taken more than 150 wickets. And if we talk about the number of wickets that Lasith Malinga has taken, then he's taken
161 wickets for Lasith Malinga. Amit Mishra on a 150. And the match is certainly very less for Lasith Malinga, 114 matches, and for Amit Mishra 140 matches. Because Lasith Malinga has been in and out of the IPL. He certainly played a mentor's role for Mumbai in one of the IPL seasons, as Amit Mishra was still a player. Amit Mishra is a veteran of the IPL, and now, or more than any other time, would want some wickets to his name.
66 for 2 after just driving that towards a long on. There was a misfield by Amit Mishra. Thought he could have done better, but a single taken nonetheless. De Kock is a man on strike. He's on 29 of 24. He did get off to a decent start, but seems to struggle against the spin. Will have to chance his arms at a certain stage. Mishra has just gone for 5 runs in 1.5 overs. And over here, De Kock does go for the big shot. Is there a field over there? No. So 1 bounce boundary, and that will result to release some pressure for the Mumbai Indians. A valuable boundary for the Mumbai Indians. Score moves on to 70. De Kock moves on to 33. It was a slog sweep by him. And with that boundary and with that final delivery, the first strategic timeout has also been taken. So we will also be taking a short break. It's 70 for the loss of 2 wickets. Rohit Sharma, Ben Cutting walking back towards the hut. Surya Kumar Yadav is on 3. Quinton de Kock is on 33. And we'll also take a short break. It's 70 for 2. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
Sportsflashes.com Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot. Will go for it and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet-tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed, Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes.
Hello and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. The strategic timeout has come to an end. The score for the Mumbai Indians is 71 for the loss of 2 wickets. Rohit Sharma and Bunn cutting the people to get dismissed. Surya Kumar Yadav is currently on 4 while Quinton de Kock is on 33. Akshay Patel bowling his second over. And Arvind Gangawal was asking us that if we could tell him the playing 11. He tuned in a bit later. Well, no worries, Arvind. The playing 11 for Delhi Capitals is Prithvi Shaw, Shikhar Dhawan, Colin Munro, Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant, Akshar Patel, Chris Morris, Keemo Paul, Kagiso Rabada, Amit Mishra and Ishant Sharma. And for the Mumbai Indians, it's Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock, Surya Kumar Yadav, Krunal Pandya, Kieron Pollard, Hardik Pandya, Jayant Yadav, the change in coming in place of Ishan Kishan, Rahul Chahar, Ben Cutting coming in place of coming in place of Jason Behrendorff, Lasith Malinga and Jasprit Bumrah. So 2 changes for Mumbai Indians and the score is 70-2. This is Wali Siddiqui and I am joined in with Sahil. Sahil, what do you think? Which way is this pendulum swinging right now?
Good evening, Wali. I think it's going in the favor of Delhi Capitals. Your team, the team that you've been supporting, you must be very happy given how the situation for Mumbai is right now. With couple of wickets, just 73 odd runs on board. Delhi has been doing a good job.
Well, they have been doing a good job, but I think they might have made a mistake once again by not including Sandeep Lamichhane on this wicket. Had he been here, then he would have been a much deadlier bowler to bat against. And over here, Quinton de Kock does go for the slog sweep, but on the one bounce, Shikhar Dhawan receives. His score is 74-2. And what is it with the Sandeep Lamichhane? Why don't they pick him for the home games? Because he can turn out to be a real asset. They always persist with Keemo Paul.
Just now that you mentioned Sandeep Lamichhane, he's on the TV screens as well. I think it's again to do with the balance of the team. Given that you can only play 4 international players, it becomes a very difficult choice for teams to opt for Lamichane and then leave. Oh, that's a run out. What a confusion there.
And it's Quinton de Kock who will be dismissed. What a major confusion over here. And oh my, unbelievable. It's Quinton de Kock who was the man in form. He was on 35 or 27 deliveries. Surya Kumar Yadav cut the ball and he refused to take the single. And Quinton de Kock was in no man's land. He was actually just beside Surya Kumar Yadav. So a big blow. And what has Surya Kumar Yadav done over here?
Classic example of what happens when you just keep watching the ball and not your partner. He played a cut shot, ended up straight to the fielder, and he was watching the fielder instead of Quinton de Kock, who joined him at the other end and was left stranded. Quinton de Kock, who has been giving a good start to Mumbai Indians, was looking consistent, was looking in form, was looking to give a good platform, but now has to go in a sad way because he's been run out by his partner Surya Kumar Yadav.
A big brain fade moment for the Mumbai Indians, and that might cost them some runs towards the end because Quinton de Kock was looking really good on the crease over here. TK Bharat Kumar asking us, in fact asking Saurabh and Dharmendra ji what their favorite food item is. Well, you're on the wrong platform, Bharat Kumar. You should go to the Hindi platform on Sports Flashes. This is Wali Siddiqui and Sahil, so you can ask us what our favorite food item is. Jay Prakash Singh is here with us. Surinder Kamawat saying that Delhi will show their might today. Sehal Sahu, Satish Pal and quite a few joined with us, and with that big wicket it's 74 for 3. Surya Kumar Yadav is on 5 of 7 and Akshay Patel bowling 1.5 over 4 overs has just given 8 runs but has taken a wicket as well. Amit Mishra on the other end has bowled 2 overs, has given 9 runs and taken a wicket of Rohit Sharma, and now it's Krunal Pandya who walks up to the crease. Right move made by the Mumbai Indians?
Yes, right move from Mumbai Indians because there are 2 spinners going around, and with Surya Kumar Yadav being a right-hand batsman, it's the right-hand combination that they would want. Quinton de Kock being a left-handed batsman was just recently dismissed. So Krunal Pandya coming in as a left-hander would help in exchanging the strike. And coming back to the point as to why Sandeep Lamichane is not playing in the squad. Again, given how the team balance is with 2 spinners already with good quality spinners, Amit Mishra and Akshay Patel, you would want to have a good foreign seamer, and that's why they have gone with Kimo Paul. Not that he's express pace, but he gives you an all-round ability. He can tonk the ball late at 8 or 9, and at the same time in the previous game, if you remember, Chris Morris, Rabada and Kimo Paul were the 3 key players who turned out the game for Delhi Capitals.
Absolutely, how could we forget that spell of Kimo Paul was the player of the match in the previous innings. But Surya Kumar Yadav is now taking the onus of adding the runs for Mumbai Indians especially after getting Quinton de Kock dismissed run out. Because over here he's just paddled Amit Mishra over Rishabh Pant's head for a much needed boundary. The pressure was definitely building on them, but that might just release a bit. 79 for 3 after 10.1 overs, and that was a really good shot by Surya Kumar Yadav, and he's a really good player of spin, don't you think?
Yes, he's a very good player of spin bowling, and it's very important for him as well as Mumbai Indians to stay at the wicket, because after this you have Kiran Pollard and you have Hardik Pandya. Both of them are extremely good in the death overs, but there's still a fair amount of time left in this innings. 10 overs left, so they would want Surya Kumar Yadav and Krunal Pandya to build this innings, set a platform for them so that they can explode.
So 2 runs taken on the very next ball by Surya Kumar Yadav, just pulls it towards Kagiso Rabada. It's 81 for 3 now after 10.2 overs. Dilawar Mukri saying Assalamu alaikum Wali bhai. Walaikum salam. Dilawar Mukri, how are you? Himraj also saying hello, so how are you? We are good. Satish Pal saying Delhi will win. Samir Masuri, Parab Shrestha, quite a few people joined in with us and talking about Krunal Pandya. 48 matches played for the Mumbai Indians, 811 runs and a strike rate of 142. Good batsman. In the previous game he was struggling. He just scored 11 of 22 deliveries, and what was the reason for that?
I think it's to do with the timing of the situation, the pressure situation that he walked into. However, his brother saved him, so not a big cause of worry for Mumbai Indians, because if one brother is not pitching in, the other definitely pitches in and saves the family. But yes, given how crucial his innings is going to be in this knock, is because there are 2 spinners, as I said earlier, there are 2 spinners bowling right now. Krunal Pandya and Surya Kumar Yadav both are good players of spin bowling. They need to set a platform, spend some time in the middle, because Delhi pitch can be tricky, especially in the first innings. We've seen that Delhi pitch is slow, right, bounces low, but as the game progresses, as the game goes on, it becomes easier for the batsman. The ball comes on the bat, it becomes easier to score runs. So it's important for these two to stay in the middle, get a hang of the pitch, and then set a good platform for Pollard and Pandya.
Well, that's the reason why I'm surprised, Sahil, because Rohit Sharma was the captain to win the toss and he elected to have a bat first. And even Shreyas Iyer was quite surprised with that, and he said that I have no clue why he chose to bat first on this wicket.
Talking about the toss, I was surprised when Raina also won the toss yesterday and asked to bat first. I mean, we've seen there's a definite trend in IPL. You win the toss, you won the match, because the main thinking for the teams is that we will be chasing, and the pitches around the world, around India, especially favor the teams who bat second. So yes, winning the toss, batting first, maybe Rohit Sharma was in this frame of mind that we'll post a total so that it's easier for us to defend rather than chase, and we might have a situation where we crumble like last time when they were chasing. There was a situation where if Hardik Pandya wouldn't have been there, had he not come to their rescue, they might have lost 2 valuable points. So maybe he wanted to set a target so that it's easier for his bowlers to know, and for him to know what is that they're going to be playing with and how is that they're going to limit the Delhi team.
Absolutely. But if you talk about anyone restricting another team while bowling in the second innings, I think Mumbai Indians have the arsenal to do that, because they have Jasprit Bumrah, Lasith Malinga, Rahul Chahar, though they don't have Jason Behrendorff today, but he also quite easily picks up the wicket. They have Jayant Yadav, who could do quite well, and he's played for Delhi in the Ranji Trophy as well. So it might be a really interesting contest between the two teams. 11 overs gone, it's 84 for 3, and Hari Narula saying, where is Sandeep Lamichhane? Well, Sandeep Lamichhane is unfortunately not playing today's game. Hari Babar Sharif asking me if why am I not there in Hindi? Well, this is the English feed, Babar Sharif, so we'll be over here, and in the postman, and you might be seeing glimpses of me on the other end as well, so keep tuning into Sports Flashes. Krishna Shrestha asking us what the score is. It's 84 for 3 in 11 overs, while Babar Sharif is also missing. Mumbai Yuvraj Singh not playing for the game. So finally, Yuvraj Singh has not been selected for the World Cup, Sahil. Do you think that his international career has finally come to an end with that?
Yes, likely. It's very likely. It seems that it's very hard for Yuvraj to make a comeback from now onwards, because the middle order is pretty sorted. The position that he plays, there are a lot of options. In fact, Rayudu has been going all out because he wasn't picked. So yes, there are a lot of options, and his gameplay has deteriorated over the years, to be honest. No offense to the class and the quality that Yuvraj Singh is as a player, but then it's time that he hung up his boots. In fact, he himself said that when I feel it would be time, I'll just say I'll call it and I'll walk away. But in terms, I think in the selector's mindset, it is time already for Yuvraj Singh to just hung up his boots.
Well, isn't it demoralizing for a player, for an icon? He won the World Cup in the 2017-21 as well. He won the World Cup in the 2011 edition as well, and he was being replaced by Sidesh Lad in one game. He's being replaced by Jayant Yadav in today's game. So till what extent do you actually take that as a player?
If he doesn't make it to the Indian team, I can still understand. But if he's not making it to the Mumbai Indians team, this is very strange, because a player like Yuvraj Singh, yes, he's not been
and
in
he
form.
could bowl as well.
Yes, irrespective whether he can bowl or not, just if you talk about his batting, yes, he's not been in form, yes, he's been struggling, but then he's a match winner. If he's playing one game, all he needs to get back into form is just one quick knock, and then the vintage Yuvraj, which we'll be saying as always, he will be back. And he showed glimpses of that in the initial couple of games when he was striking the ball very clean, hitting huge sixes.
Especially in the RCB game, 3 sixes and 3 balls.
Exactly. Yes, maybe he went too overboard. He tried to do it. He tried to repeat a Stuart Broad, but then it's a format like that. It's T20 is a game where you have to express yourself. If you don't get the better of the bowler will get the better of you. So yes, it's strange. It's surprising. If I was picking a Mumbai 11 team, I would definitely have Yuvraj for all the games, irrespective of how he plays. Otherwise, why would you bid so much for a player in the auctions if you just want them to be sitting at the bench?
Absolutely. It's 87 for 3. 11.5 overs have been bowled. Surya Kumar Yadav is on 16 of 16. Krunal Pandya is on 2 of 3. And his younger sibling is all padded up, and he can turn out to be a real danger man for Mumbai Indians. And even Karen Pollard, the other guy, he's a big finisher as well for Mumbai Indians. Entertainment and cricket fever, Mohammad Abu Jafar, Abdul Jafar Khan, Hanif Khan, Karan Rimal saying that Sandeep Lamichhane is not playing, so Delhi will lose this game. Well, priority set for quite a few fans over here. It's 88 for 3 after 12 overs. Krunal Pandya is on 3 after facing 4. Surya Kumar is on 16 after 16. A decent enough start for the Delhi Capitals, and they would be quite happy if they keep them to 150, don't you think?
Yes, as a Delhi fan, Wali, I'm definitely sure you would be saying 150 is also a lot.
But I'm neutral.
Oh, neutral for this game? Yeah, but 150 on this pitch seems quite par. Actually below par, but for the Delhi team they'll be happy given the fact that they were successful in chasing 180 plus against Kolkata Knight
your
Riders.
team.
Yes, against Kolkata Knight Riders, and 150 they'll be happy if, given the fact that they have lost the toss and they have just 150 to chase. Shreyas Iyer will take it any day, anytime.
Absolutely. And Entertainment and Cricket Fever asking us that he has a humble request from the blind community that he wants a ball-by-ball commentary. Well, Entertainment and Cricket Fever, we can't possibly do that because of the rights issue, but we will keep on updating you with the score. It's 88 for 3 after 12 overs. Krunal Pandya is the batsman on strike. He's on 3 after facing 4 deliveries. Surya Kumar is on 16 after facing 16. Rohit Sharma was the first wicket to go. He was dismissed for 20 by Amit Mishra. He took his 150th wicket in the IPL. The next man to go was Ben Cutting, and it was followed by Quinton de Kock's very big run out, which was quite strange to be honest. He was dismissed for 35, and now it's Keema Paul bowling his second over, and you could just see how the ball died down over there. I think that is the reason why Keema Paul has been selected in today's game.
Yes, he has those variations where he can turn his fingers over and bowl those slow off cutters. Example of this was the last delivery where he bowled an off cutter and it barely bounced. It stayed so low that Pandya had to dig it deep down, and had he missed, he would have been a plumber.
Absolutely, and another good delivery by Keema Paul, and there was an inside edge. Had that gone on to the bat, it would have been LBW. It's 89 for 3.
It's important to see the change of pace there. The earlier delivery was a slower one. He followed up with a quicker one, which Surya Kumar Yadav wasn't expecting at all, and he was beaten by pace. Had he not nicked that one, that would again be a straight leg before appeal.
Absolutely. But that inside edge just assists him over there, and his wicket is going to be crucial as well. He is a really good player of such a variation. Surya Kumar Yadav 16 of 17 deliveries. Keema Paul bowling his third delivery, and that one is a slower one. And finally bowling a really good over in the first over. He was clobbered for 17 runs, also bowled a no ball. Waist high no ball was smashed for a 6. But ever since the 6th over, it's been Delhi all over Mumbai. On the very first delivery after the power play, it was Amit Mishra getting the big wicket of Rohit Sharma through a beautifully bowled wrist spin, and he got bowled on the middle stump. Ben Cutting was dismissed for 2 by Akshar Patel, caught him with the angle, and it was LBW. He went for the sweep, and 35, Quinton de Kock, the biggest wicket of the night. He was run out majorly by Surya Kumar Yadav. Yes and no equation over there, and Akshar Patel did the rest over there. 91.
That was Rabada. Rabada did the cleaning up job. So one South African taking revenge against the other South African. But yes, you cannot keep Rabada out of the field. He's been really good. How good has been with the bowling? Bowling, he is on the top of the charts, but the fielding, he's been exceptional. The catches, the run-outs. Yes, Rabada is
an athlete.
He's an athlete, and he's a fine for this tournament. He missed out the last season because of an injury, and Delhi Capitals would be really happy to have him have his services this season because he's making a big difference for them.
Well, I totally forgot about that he missed out last season because of an injury. I guess that's the reason why they didn't make it to the playoffs in the first place. It's 91 for 3, 12.4 overs have been bowled, and a good slower one once again by Keema Paul, and they have to dig in deep. Takes a single over here, and let me just remind you, South Africa and Sri Lanka as well as Pakistan have announced their 15-man World Cup squad, so we'll do it one after the other. First we'll tell you about Pakistan's 15-man squad. Sarfaraz, there are quite a few shockers over here, so brace yourself for that, because Sarfaraz Ahmed is the captain of the team after quite a few debates suggesting that he should not be the captain, but he is ultimately the captain of Pakistan. Fakhar Zaman, the man who haunted Team India the final of the Champions Trophy, is still there. Imamul Haq, Abid Ali, Babar Azam, Shoaib Malik, Muhammad Hafiz, Haris, Sohail Shadab Khan, Imad Wasim, Hassan Ali, Fahim Ashraf, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Junaid Khan, and Mohammad Hassan. So you can just see, did you notice there's no Mohammad Amir?
Yes, big miss for Pakistan. I don't know how they can leave Mohammad Amir out, given that the tournament is going to be played in England, where the conditions are going to be very much suited for fast bowling and swing bowling. With his left arm action and the pace that he generates, he's a definitely must-have for every team.
And how could you forget what he did in the Asia Cup as well as in the Champions Trophy? How could you forget? He got 4 early wickets in the Asia Cup of Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, Ajinkya Rahane and Suresh Raina. In the Champions Trophy, he got the big wickets of Virat Kohli, Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit Sharma. And once you get into the psyche of those batsmen, then you might be able to do wonders once again in the biggest tournament.
Yes, definitely. And again, players like these caliber just need one game to kick off and perform. Yes, he's been struggling with wickets. He hasn't hasn't been picking up wickets. He's been giving away runs, but then it's a big stage, it's a big event, it's the World Cup, and against team like India where the right-handed batsmen struggle against left-arm pacers, Amir was a must-have.
Absolutely. So I think they might miss out Mohammad Amir over here. Inzam Amul Haq is the selector, chief selector of Pakistan. So quite a few questions coming from to his end as well. Well, coming back to the score, it's 93 for 3 after 13.1 overs, and the purple cap holder Kagiso Rabada is bowling his second over. Just one run coming off the first delivery. Prince Chadda is supporting Mumbai Indians. Ramesh Aswati is also supporting Mumbai. Hanif Khan supporting Delhi Capitals. Hanif Khan, Jojo Dada saying MI will win, and Rajesh Kumar Jaina supporting Mumbai Indians. Dilu Mohammed is back saying a big hello from Bulawayo. Time for Mumbai to break the Delhi voodoo. Well, yes, Delhi are currently leading on the head-to-head 12 versus 11, but in the previous 3 games, Delhi Capitals have won against Mumbai Indians as well. Tenzin Sugrab asking Siddiqui sir, your favorite among our friends. Which friends are you talking about, Tenzin? I'm a friend of everyone, if that is the case. Mohan Tomar saying Mumbai will win, and Gulas Singh thinking that 200 will be the score.
I doubt that Delhi will be able to get 200 runs. Sorry, Mumbai will be able to get 200 runs because the pitch is really slow. For all those who haven't had a look at the pitch yet, it's crumbling. The ball is not bouncing well. It's staying really low, and it's a difficult task for the batsman to get the ball moving and score in the middle of the bat.
But that was a good shot played by Surya Kumar Yadav. It was a slower bouncer bowled by Rabada. All he did was guide the ball over Rishabh Pant's head, and an important boundary for the Mumbai Indians. 98 for 3 with that boundary. The score moves on to 12.3 overs have been bowled, and now moving from one team to another. Sri Lanka's 50-man squad for the World Cup. If we talk about it, it's Karuna Ratne, the captain of the team. Avishka Fernando, Lahiro Thirumane, Kusal Pereira, Kusal Menes. Quite a few names which I'm reading for the very first time. Angelo Matthews, Narenja De Silva, Jeffrey. Would you pronounce that before I pronounce that wrong? Jeffrey?
Oh, Jeffrey Vandersay, Tesara Pereira, Isuru Udana, Lasat Malinga, Suranga Lakmal, Nuwan Pradeep, Jeevan Mendes, and Milinda Sirivardene. But the biggest miss for Sri Lanka would be no Chandimal.
No, and he is one of their finest batsmen in the top order.
I understand that they don't want him to be the captain of the team for not being in form, but then not being in the squad is a very different thing. You're not taking one of your major contributors to a tournament that can possibly change the complexion of how Sri Lankan cricket has been in the last couple of years.
Well, it's been more of a hierarchical thing, I guess, Sahib, because the team used to be really good once upon a time. If we talk about, yes, they did arrive to the cricketing world quite late, but once they got there, Arjuna Ranatunga, Sanjay Surya, and you could name quite a few over there. Mutaya Muralidharan.
That was a golden era for Sri Lankan cricket. Chaminda Was, Upul Chandana. I mean, from top to bottom, especially when they were playing against India, it was a nightmare. You have Sanat Jayasuriya, you have Ramesh Kalu Vitharna. They'll give you a start. Then you'll have Arjuna Ranatunga, Arvinda De Silva, Roshan Mahanama. It's an endless list. That team that Sri Lanka had, which was followed up by Kumar Sangakkara, Mahela Jayawardene. I mean, it was a formidable squad. Yes, a team that was absolutely balanced, had all the spinners, had all the pacers, great performers. But yeah, over the years, in the transition phase, they've lost their way.
And Said, even if you look at the fringe players that they had, such as Dilhara Fernando, Nuwan Kulasekara, Malinga Bandara, they were quite decent as well. And as soon as Kumar Sangakkara, Jayawardene left the ranks, there was something going wrong, and Sanat Jayasuriya also bear the brunt of that because of a certain controversy which we should not talk about. But
yes.
But I think that all, because it's all in the hierarchy, because if your board is not backing you, we might just get to see another West Indies team, because that's what exactly is happening with them.
Yes, Wali, I was going to refer to that point, that something similar to what happened to West Indies. West Indies was a formidable squad. They had a team that would get you the World Cup in any format, but at the same time, over the period again, when the contracts with the board clashed, when they were not given that freedom to express themselves, a lot of players started playing international T20 leagues rather than playing for their international country.
That was a dream for every West Indies player, and it still is for quite a few, but hopefully that changes quite soon enough. But coming back to the game, it's 100 for 3. Akshar Patel now bowling his third over of the game. Krunal Pandya did go for the big slog sweep. No runs taken, it was an inside edge, went on to hit his pad as well. And coming back to the comments section, another good shot by Krunal Pandya, wasn't able to get on top of it, but will take just one run. 101 101 is the score. And Dilu Mohammed is saying that look out for Afghanistan, and they might be able to lead to quite a few upsets in the World Cup. Well, I absolutely do agree, Dilu Mohammed. They are the dark horses of the tournament. What do you have to say about them?
Yes, they have a very good bowling attack. It's known for the entire world with the spinners, quality spinners like Rashid Khan, Mujib. But a lot of players also don't know, a lot of people don't know that they have a very sound batting attack as well. Their wicket-keeping batsman, who's a strong batsman opener who can punch the ball really hard.
And for us, I forgot his name. Shehzad.
Ahmed. No, not Ahmed Shehzad. This is the other
Mohammad
Shehzad.
And he scored 100 against India in the Asia Cup.
Exactly. And then the only drawback for the Afghanistan cricket team would be that their skipper. There's a controversy there. I don't know if you know about it or not. Yes, Stanixai was dropped right before the World Cup team, and from the captaincy post. But then Rashid Khan and Mohammad Nabi. How can we forget Mohammad Nabi? They both reached out to the Afghanistan board on Twitter, said that it won't be a right signal, right message for the team, especially with the World Cup right ahead. Let's just stick with the team so that there's a right message and we see through this tournament how that goes.
Well, absolutely. But they will definitely be the team to watch out for, because if we talk about the Asia Cup, then they were in a tie match. They did inflict a tie against a team India. They won against Sri Lanka. They almost beat Pakistan in the final over. They almost beat who else was there? Bangladesh also in the final over. So they are a team to watch out for. Rohit Sansia is back with us talking about today's game. It's 103 for 3. Akshay Patel is bowling quite well over here. Just 3 runs coming off his 5 deliveries. Final delivery of the over, and that will be another one taken by Surya Kumar Yadav. 104 for 3. The score moves on to after 15 overs. Rohit Sansia, who I also refer to as the Shashi Tharoor of our YouTube comment section, saying that Pollard should have been sent ahead of Krunal. He showed all what he is capable of just a few days ago. Big hitters like Hardik and Pollard are being just wasted at the end. I think it is a right call because Krunal is, but then he is also contradicting to his statement, saying that I think it is the right call because Krunal is a left-handed batsman. So what are you trying to say over here? Are you with Krunal or against Krunal over here?
See, it's horses for courses as far as comment is concerned. If Krunal comes off well, good enough, because he's a left-handed batsman, so he gives us the depth of a right-left-hand combination. But yes, if he doesn't come good enough, like he did in the last match, and maybe in this match also as he's struggling. But yeah, then in that case, you would obviously want Pollard or Hardik Pandya to come in and score runs. Yes, Mumbai Indian. It's a very important issue for Mumbai Indians to address. How are they going to be playing with their middle order with such a formidable team? The players back till 8, 9. How are going to use Hardik Pandya and Kiran Pollard to make sure that they are there and they get? I think that's out. Sorry.
Yes, that is out. I think it's Rabada getting the wicket and Surya Kumar Yadav. I think it's a good dismissal for Mumbai Indians because now those two batsmen will be, either of the two will be coming over here.
We were discussing about Kiran Pollard and Hardik Pandya coming in the last 5 overs, and Surya Kumar Yadav has just given away his wicket, trying to play one shot too many, went up for the ramp shot, miscued it, edged it, and a simple catch to Rishabh Pant. Rabada takes another one.
And that will be his 18th wicket of the IPL. 9 matches, 18 wickets, and this man is on fire. 104 for 4. Surya Kumar Yadav couldn't offer much today. Just 26 after facing 27 deliveries. 104 for 4. And with that wicket, the second strategic timeout will be taken. The second strategic timeout will be taken, and it's 2.5 minutes of wait. We will be back after quite a while over here, and it's 104 for 4. We'll be back to sports. Keep listening to Sports Flashes till then.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot. Will go for it and will plant an absolute cracker in the.
Welcome back to the live chit chat from Sports Flashes. We're here again for the match between Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians. It's 15.1 overs gone, and Surya Kumar Yadav has just walked back into the pavilion. The Pandya brothers have taken the foothold of this match now. Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya, they both take the center stage. We can expect a big innings from this lad. Hardik Pandya, 59 matches in the IPL, above 800 runs, and what a sensational performer he has been from this Mumbai side.
Good evening, Paritosh. Let me welcome you in the chit chat session, and let's talk about your team, Mumbai Indians. They seem to be crumbling apart. Do you think that 150, 160 would be a good score on this pitch? And what do you expect? The second part of my question would be, what do you expect from Pandya brothers, seeing that the ball is not coming to the bat?
Well, the ball is certainly not coming onto the bat, and that has been the story for Firoz Shah Kotla, and that's why Shreyas Iyer was surprised that Rohit Sharma picked to bat first, because the dew comes into the play later on in the match. For Hardik and Krunal Pandya, they need a special partnership here, as Kasigo Rabada is the man who has just taken the wicket, and he has bowled pretty slow in this match, as he knows the ball is gripping a bit, so he's using the slower ones.
Yes, this Kotla wicket has been really tricky. I mean, it's not coming in the natural bounce. It's sticking to the wicket. It's slow. It's helping the spinners, and Rabada is making the most of the conditions. Having said that, Krunal Pandya has flicked that one for 4 down the leg from Rabada. A quicker one, which Pandya has struck for a 4. A welcome boundary for Mumbai Indians.
A very welcome boundary for Mumbai Indians, and will that break the shackles of Krunal Pandya, because he has been quite slow in today's match, and that will certainly provide him with some confidence. 109 up on board now for the Mumbai Indians, as Krunal Pandya moves on to 13 in 14 balls, and now he has to play the role of an anchor, as Hardik Pandya is the new man, and they both need a partnership. He pushes one, but the fielder is there. He tried to go for the boundary, but there wasn't good enough contact to take to the boundary, plus there was the fielder there, so certainly now these two would want to hit some boundaries, as that has not been the case in the past few overs. Surya Kumar Yadav was also pretty slow given his high standards, and now these two, Krunal and Hardik Pandya, the brothers, would want a great partnership from here on for the Mumbai Indians. Kasigo Rabada goes again, and Hardik Pandya wasn't able to read that one. He smiles now, but he wouldn't be smiling if that would have resulted in an edge and a catch at the back of Rishabh Pant's hands.
Or if that would have hit his head, because it was a good sharp bouncer. Pandya was caught in a tricky situation. He didn't know whether to defend, duck, or play an uppercut, and ended up just blocking the ball in a very weird way. Yes, Mumbai Indians, when we talk about them, second game in consecutive days. Chennai Super Kings yesterday was also in a similar situation. There were 70 odd runs in the 10 overs, lost a couple of wickets, had a good platform, but they crumbled, just managed 130-38 score. Today, Mumbai Indians were also in the same situation. There were 70 odd runs in 10 overs, and now they've lost wickets at consecutive intervals, and in the last overs left, they would need at least 40-50 runs, especially from Hardik Pandya, who's been providing them with good cameos in the last 3-4 games.
Well, Hardik Pandya would certainly be an important factor here for Mumbai Indians, and so would be the introduction of Karan Pollard when the time comes, because he is one player who is feared by the bowlers of the IPL, a sensational record backing his name, and Krunal Pandya would also want to get some runs under his belt, as he has not been in the best of touches in this season's IPL. Chris Morris now given the ball by the captain for the 17th over of the innings, as Krunal Pandya nudges it for a single. Hardik would now face the next delivery from Morris. Morris has been neglected by the South African squad, and he wouldn't be happy with that, but Dale Steyn, a certain veteran, is given another chance into the squad of the World Cup.
Yes, for all those who don't know, the South African squad for the World Cup has been announced. Faf du Plessis will be the captain, followed by JP Duminy, David Miller, Dale Steyn, Anilo Filikuayo, Imran Tahir, Kagiso Rabada, Dwayne Bertius, Quinton de Kock, Hendrik Nortje, Yugi Ngidi, Aiden Markram, Rassi van der Russen, Hashim Amla and Tabrez Shamsi. What a disappointment for Chris Morris to miss out on the World Cup.
Well, he was certainly a part of the squad that was playing in and out of various tours and series, and he would be disappointed by not getting selected for the World Cup squad, because he was one of the prime bowlers for them in the past few years, and Dale Steyn was certainly in and out of the squad given his injury and him being on the bigger side of the age now that he is almost now at his dusk of a career, and he was still in the squad, so that certainly would hurt Morris a bit, because World Cup is a prestigious tournament. Every player wants a part of that.
I'm sure if Dale Steyn would be listening to you right now, he would be countering this argument, saying I'm as fit as I can be. I've always tried to be playing, I've always tried to be for the World Cup. In fact, he'll be playing for RCB tomorrow, because he's been picked up by RCB when they play Kolkata Knight Riders.
Well, one aspect,
Dale Steyn as well.
Well, one aspect that RCB want to cover is their fast bowling, because they don't have quality fast bowlers at their disposal, and Dale Steyn would certainly provide something. He'll be playing with his countryman AB de Villiers in the squad, and that is one interesting combination, because we saw them time and again colliding when he used to play for Hyderabad, and Bangalore was what was represented by AB de Villiers. AB de Villiers smacked him around the park in one of the games, and Dale Steyn even complimented AB de Villiers after that match. But this will be an interesting combination of both bat and ball, as these two are legends of the game for South Africa.
Yes, who can forget that game where Dale Steyn was bowling to AB de Villiers, and AB de Villiers was playing ram shots, sweeps, reverse sweeps on his pace, at 140 plus bowling, and then after the end of the game, I think they needed 20 odd runs, and de Villiers changed it very easily. So Dale Steyn
as far as I remember, he was smacked around for 24 runs, and Dale Steyn was at his prime then. He was bowling above of 145, 148, and still David de Villiers, the man that he is, bent one knee, placed it on the ground and smacked him around the park to win it for RCB. In our chat box is Hikmat Thapa. He's from Nepal, and he's complimenting our commentary, not chit chat. It's
what a shot from Krunal Pandya in between. He's played that one, a foolish delivery, a fuller length from Morris, which has been dug out well by Krunal Pandya, beg your pardon, and has been placed for a 4. So runs coming, but not the way that they would want, but something better than nothing.
Something is better than nothing, certainly, for Mumbai here, as another 4 at deep backward point will result in the Mumbai score now totaling to 118, and 4 wickets are gone. 17 overs now done. Hardik and Krunal Pandya are now at the pitch. Talking about our live chit chat box, it's MI. There are a lot of MI fans with us today. Sehal Sahu and Anju are supporting MI Wildlife. He is asking for the score, so I just told you the score. It's 118 for 4 after 17 overs, and now 18th over would be bowled by Kimo Paul. He has bowled 2 overs yet, and 20 runs has been conceded. Hardik Pandya smacks one down the covers, but that will be defended well by the fielder and will only result in a single. Now Krunal Pandya is on strike. He is on 20 off of 18 box. Coming to our commentary chit chat box, Wakhandwatu Jagadesh Nayak is with us. Sehal Sahu with us. And most of these are looking like MI fans. Anju Yadav says MI cheers, DC fears. So quite a few MI fans. As an interesting fact about these are our Indian openers Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan are pitted against each other, as Shikhar Dhawan now plays for Delhi Capitals.
Meanwhile, Krunal Pandya has played that one very cutely towards third man for a 4. So as I was telling you, Paritosh, this over is going to be the game changer, I feel, with both Pandya brothers trying to target the fifth bowling option, Kimo Paul. Pandya took a single on the first delivery, whereas Krunal played a cheeky shot, played it out from his off stump for a boundary.
And certainly a very welcome news for MI fans, as the total now 123 off of 4 after 4 wickets and 17.2 overs. Kimo Paul could be struck for a massive one here, but he passes on Krunal Pandya, and now Hardik would be on strike to face the rest of the deliveries. What would he do? I think he'd be targeting a biggie here, because they need runs to come in fast. In the last 15 balls, there has been 15 on the last 15 balls there has been 20 runs and 1 wicket, so they have been quite slow.
Yes, and at the same time only 15 deliveries left, so in these next 15 deliveries they would at least target about 35 to 40 runs. And Hardik Pandya meanwhile has played that one for a boundary. What a shot from Hardik Pandya, full length, straight onto the pads. He flicked it towards mid-wicket area for a 4.
He flicked it for a 4, and Kimo Paul, with this his total of runs given would be now 30 runs, and he has only bowled he was not even bowled 3 overs yet. Coming to our chit-chat box, many are asking for the score, so I'll tell you the score. 128 for 4, 17.4 overs gone, and Hardik Pandya now goes for a big one, and it's a massive over covers and a big one from Hardik Pandya as he takes one down the ground, and Kimo Paul is stunned. So are DC fans in the Kotla, but MI fans are buzzing here after this strike from Hardik Pandya.
I told you, Paritosh, this over is gonna be big, because Hardik Pandya has been playing those cameos. It was a slower ball from Kimo Paul. Hardik Pandya was waiting for it, and he smashed a 93 meter 6, clean as a whistle. Meanwhile, another shot straight down the ground. Will that be a 4? No. Chris Morris does the cover up and restricts Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya just to a single. But expensive over. 17 runs coming from this over as Mumbai Indians move on to 135 at the loss of 4 wickets. Right at par with 2 overs left. At least 20-30 runs would give them 160-165 score.
They'll be targeting more if these two stay at the crease, and even if one of them go, there's Karen Pollard coming through, so they will be targeting around 170, I guess, because they have the hitters in their squad who can take them to that total.
So Paritosh here in our commentary box feels that 35 runs are going to come in the next 2 overs at least.
That is a
Mumbai
possibility,
Indians.
because we all know what Hardik Pandya and Karen Pollard are capable of. They are capable of scoring big sixes, and that has been the case in the past few matches. If these two are on strike for Mumbai, that will certainly be a very dangerous thing for Delhi fans, as these two can take the game away. And a 170 on a Kotla pitch is a very difficult ask out for any batting lineup, and they don't have the players to chase that down. They don't have the experience. They have younger players. They have the likes of Rishabh Pant and Shreyas Iyer, but they don't have experience in the squad to chase a role like that.
Well, I know Wali is not here, who's a Delhi Capitals fan, so he would definitely not counter you, and you being a Mumbai Indians fan would be happy in a happy situation if they get 170. But yes, it will be a psychological boost for Mumbai Indians if they have 170 on the board. At the same time, as to the players who can help Delhi Capitals, there's Prithvi Shaw, who's been very consistent at the opening position, and Shikhar Dhawan. So you cannot rate Delhi Capitals out even if they get 170 on board. I feel it's going to be a tough ask.
You cannot rule out Delhi Capitals, because they have a great batting lineup, but they did have another great batting lineup last year also, and they weren't able to win many games, and that was because of the lack of experience. But with the young blood flowing in Delhi Capitals' vein, you never know, if Rishabh Pant clicks, he can take the game away from you any moment in the match.
Just like he did in the first leg at Wankhede, where Delhi posted a score more than 200 with his knock, where he was smashing the bowlers on the leg side. Meanwhile, Hardik Pandya has scooped that one for a single. Shikhar Dhawan is at the final leg boundary. does the cover-up job, and it's restricted to just a single. So 32-run partnership from 19 deliveries, with Krunal Pandya being on 25 from 20, while Hardik is at 16 from 11. Mumbai Indians are 136 for 4 in 18.2 overs.
Now Chris Morris has a difficult ask in front of him. He needs to restrict Krunal and Hardik Pandya, and he has done good so far in the 2 deliveries. Will he be able to do that for the rest of the 4? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Coming to our chit chat box, Jagriti says hi. Well, hello Jagriti. Upendra Upadhyay is also with us. Sahil Sahu is supporting Mumbai. Raj Kapoor is also with us. Gerald Coutinho, oh, very warm welcome Gerald. He has been an avid listener of ours and he is with us. He is supporting Delhi Capitals today. And Upendra Upadhyay is also with us. Kiran Desai is also with us. He says hi. Well, hello Kiran. Vishal Yadav is also with us. Priyanshu Hazaria, a lot of MI fans I'm seeing. Where are the Delhi fans? They are nowhere to be seen. Maybe they'll come out when these the Delhi come out to bat. But Krunal Pandya has done something bad here, but no man to catch that ball as it went straight up in the air, came down, and safe conditions for Krunal Pandya. Not so safe for the Delhi Capitals, as there was a chance of a wicket for Chris Morris there.
Yes, it was a slower delivery again from Chris Morris. Krunal Pandya tried to hit that one out of the ground, mistimed it, and it fell in the 30-yard circle with everyone guarding the boundary. It was an easy double for Krunal Pandya.
Well, he would like that double, but they needed boundaries there, and they know they need to close this down.
I can sense the desperation from a Mumbai Indian fan that the scoreboard is not enough. You know that they need a lot on the board. With just 9 deliveries left, you are hoping for another 30 odd runs, whereas I feel Mumbai will manage about 160 only. That too if Hardik Pandya hits cleanly in the last over.
Oh well, Hardik Pandya would be facing the rest of the 2. Now he's on strike, so you never know if he hits 2 out of the ground here. The 170 mark is very much a possibility. 140 now up on the board for Mumbai Indians as Hardik Pandya takes the strike. 16 off of 11 for him, and Chris Morris now needs to bowl 2 tight deliveries for stopping Hardik Pandya. But we all know if Hardik Pandya will have his way, he'll come out and smack any bowler out of the park. He tries to go, and yes, he does. A beautiful 6 here from Hardik Pandya. And so, as I was saying, Hardik Pandya has hit this one out of the park. Chris Morris wouldn't be happy with himself.
I told you, if they can get to that score, if anyone can help them get that score, it's gonna be Hardik Pandya only. Meanwhile, at our chit chat box, yes, Mr. Manjeet, I am Sahil Maghu. With me is Paritosh Joshi, and thank you for saying that the commentary is nice. We hope you're having a good time, because this Mumbai Indian fan and Mumbai Indians are just getting to get started for the last end overs.
Well, they are starting to go, but I think they have taken too late into the game. They could have made very well, and now another cheeky shot there from Hardik as he takes another 4. And so, as I was saying, 150 now up on board, and 20 odd runs in the last over. A very high possibility now that he is.
I would still back that it would be 165, but you never know with Hardik Pandya, the way he's playing. 26 runs from 13 deliveries, while Krunal is just rotating the strike. I think Krunal, when he's facing the next over, needs to smash hard, because there's Kieran Pollard, who's completely being wasted in the dugout.
They certainly need to smash the ball hard, and so would be the ask for Krunal Pandya, as he would be required to hit one out of the park, or go back out of the park into the pavilion, because you need Kieran Pollard on the pitch. If you have him in the dugout, he'll be a waste if he continues to stay that way. And no runs on the board would certainly mean that Mumbai Indians would want to send Kieran Pollard ahead of Krunal Pandya in next matches.
Yes, Sunny, I remember you. You have been there with us for a long time. It's good to have you back, Sunny. And along with Sunny, we have other supporters as well. Paritosh, you were waiting that there are no DC supporters. Suddenly, there are DC supporters cropping up. Vishal is saying that DC will win. At the same time, there are a couple of others as well. Sira is also saying Mumbai Indians will lose straight away.
Well, certainly now the Delhi Capitals are out of their caves. After a devastating last season, they are doing quite well. They are second on the points table, and a white ball, will that be or
Yes,
no,
it's a wide delivery.
It's a wide delivery, and that will be extra runs and very welcome runs there for Mumbai Indians as the final over.
With Kagiso Rabada bowling, you will be expecting lethal Yorkers. Remember what he did to Andrew Russell? I'm hoping that he's going to do the same to Krunal and Hardik Pandya.
We'll have to wait and see, but Krunal Pandya is struggling and he certainly would be wary of the threat that Kagiso Rabada is, and he certainly needs to rotate the strike as soon as possible or try and hit one out of the park. He is certainly provided with that chance of a run out, but no, throw is far wide away from Chris Morris, and Hardik Pandya will now take the strike.
Prakash wants to know who's batting. Prakash, Mumbai Indians are batting. They are 152 for 4 in 19.1 overs with Hardik Pandya 26 from 13 deliveries, just making a game out of that. Meanwhile, did you see the throw? The throw just tipped off from the pitch.
That was not what Chris Morris was expecting, and not any bowler was expecting, but a very welcome news for the MI bowlers, as there is certainly something in the pitch now for the bowlers. It wasn't in the earlier aspect of the game, but that would not be very good news for Ishan Sharma. He would be seeing that, and he'll be asking himself, where was this bounce when I was bowling?
What a shot that is. Meanwhile, Hardik Pandya has played a Dhoni-ish helicopter shot.
Helicoptered that out of the park, and a maximum from Hardik Pandya. 32 now up on board for Hardik on 14 deliveries, and he is capable of that. 158 now on board for MI. Will you still say that 170 is not a possibility?
I would like to mention that would you see how deep in the crease he was? It would have been a perfect Yorker had Hardik Pandya been out a couple of instants, but look at that delivery up in the air. Meanwhile, I think this is going to be out. Rishabh Pant is under it, and yes, gone. Paritosh, I was telling you, it's not going to be more than 165, and with that, Hardik Pandya's cameo comes to an end. 32 from 15 deliveries. After that huge, gigantic 6, Pandya tries to repeat it, but is dismissed in the process. Kieran Pollard walks in now.
You send one back and another one comes. That's the story of this Mumbai side, as Kieran Pollard is now making his way into the crease. And now, meanwhile, Hardik Pandya walks away, and Rishabh Pant took an easy catch there. Rishabh Pant was very comfortable, but a special and important cameo from Hardik Pandya comes to an end. 32 off of 15 deliveries, caught by Pant, bowled by Rabada, as Rabada is still the holder of the purple cap this wicket.
With this wicket, I think he has 19 wickets, so he's by far, he's leading a gap of around 6 to 7 wickets.
He's leading by a mile, because
there's no one catching him right now.
Only Imran Tahir was close to him, and he is at around 13 to 14 wickets. So he is comfortably sitting at the top of the purple cap table. For Mumbai, they need a few hits, and who else can be better for that? Kieran Pollard now takes center stage as he walks in place of Hardik Pandya. And Krunal Pandya wouldn't be getting the strike now. Kieran Pollard will be backing himself for all 3 balls.
No, but it's Krunal Pandya who's on strike. Slowish off-cutter delivery from Kagiso Rabada. Will that be called a wide? We'll have to see that. Yes, it has been called a wide. With that, Mumbai Indians are now 159 for 5. They are getting to 170. I can see Paritosh smiling. That would be a good score on the board, right?
That would be a very good score, given that they had slowed in the middle overs, and Kieran Pollard would be sad that he isn't getting the strike, and the Pandya brothers exchanged strikes while Hardik Pandya was shuffling, because they wanted some runs on board, and if that catch wouldn't have been taken, some runs would have been up on the board. Krunal Pandya goes for the boundary and gets it. 4 more.
What is happening? Both the Pandya brothers are playing the flick shots like it is their main shot. I mean, the helicopter come flick shot. They have to come up with a new name, because it's very different. It's not your conventional
Pandya
flick
special for Mumbai fans here at the Kotla.
It's the Pandya brothers special, because it's not your conventional flick. It's not your conventional hook. It's a weird shot that both the brothers are playing with ease for boundaries. 163 up on board with that shot.
For MI fans, that wouldn't matter, as Krunal Pandya again goes for the boundary and gets it. A special innings from Krunal here, as he was struggling a bit, but now 2 consecutive boundaries had certainly changed the outlook of this game. You were saying 165, 167 now up on board, and still 1 delivery to go. 2
I was close.
And if that two white balls hadn't been bowled by Kagiso Rabada, it would have been 165. They would be cursing themselves for the extra runs that they have given.
I'm surprised with the fact that how Kagiso Rabada has bowled in the last over. He's already conceded 17 runs from the 5 deliveries that he's bowled. And let me remind you, one of those deliveries was a wicket. So 17 runs from 4 deliveries. You need to see how Rabada has bowled in this over, especially when you're trying to bowl at the block hole with that deliveries. You've just been bowling full and outside. With that, the innings comes to an end with just a single.
A very weird shot there from Krunal Pandya. He didn't need to touch that. That was going for a white ball, and he certainly decided that he'll pull one on the backside, but wasn't able to do it. So that will result in only a leg bye for the Mumbai Indians.
Not just a weird shot, Paritosh. He ran across the wickets and then he went behind the stumps and then came in front. So yes, 168. Nor you nor I said 165.
Right in the middle, but yes, closer to mine, because the target is now 169 after 20 overs. 5 wickets have been there for the taking for Delhi Capitals. Hardik Pandya played a special cameo. Let me run down the scorecard for you. And Rohit Sharma scored 30 off of 22 balls. Quinton de Kock also scored 35. A good start there from the openers, but the middle order little bit shaky, with Ben Cutting coming in on the first down, and he was gone for 2 runs in 4 balls he played. Surya Kumar Yadav played very slow, 26 runs out of 27 balls. Krunal Pandya stayed till the end, and 37 to his name in the 26 balls he played. Hardik Pandya, brilliant cameo from him, 32 off of 15. Kyron Pollard wasn't able to play a ball, a waste of a massive hitter. And now the bowling department of Delhi Capitals would be led by Sahil.
Yes, Delhi Capitals started off really well. They contained the Mumbai Indians in the middle overs, but at the same time, those cameos from Pandya brothers changed the complexion of the game. Ishant Sharma bowled 3 overs for 17 runs, while Kagiso Rabada gave away 38 runs in his 4 overs and picked up 2 wickets. Chris Morris was expensive as well, with 39 coming from his 3 overs, and he remained wicketless. Kimo Paul gave away 37 in his 3, while Amit Mishra gave 18 from his 3. Akshar Patel bowled his 4 overs for 1 wicket and 17 runs in his quote-off spell.
That certainly was the story of the first innings, and we'll certainly take a break here, and we'll catch you with the mid-innings with me and Sahil covering the mid-innings for you. Now the score is 168. The target for Delhi Capitals at the Firozshah Kotla is 169. We'll come back to you with the mid-innings show, and then we'll catch you at the chase. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes. We'll be right back.
One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a 3rd All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. This is Sports Flashes live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed Saina Nehwal, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. This is
Welcome back to the mid-inning show of Delhi Capitals versus Mumbai Indians. Delhi Capitals are now facing a target of 169 and Mumbai Indians missed a trick or two according to Sahil here. What are your points to be noted in this first innings?
Yes, Paritosh, I know you're a die-hard Mumbai Indians fan, so I think you would want to make this message reach out clearly. If you have the ranks, a player like Kiran Pollard in the team, and he's not playing a single delivery, don't you think it's a big miss in the sense that he should be out in the middle before Krunal Pandya, before Ben Cutting?
Well, certainly he needs some deliveries to score these massive sixes as he is known for. And the Ben Cutting factor, I also believe that Ben Cutting should be brought on number 7 or 8, and that was something that Mumbai Indians missed. But they certainly have the bowling aspects to defend this, and the middle overs would certainly hurt them if someone like Rishabh Pant or Shreyas Iyer or Shikhar Dhawan gets going in this match.
Do you think the inclusion of Jayant Yadav, who was part of the Delhi camp, Delhi Daredevils, then now Delhi Capitals, who's a part of the Delhi camp in the earlier seasons, so is aware about the pitch, will be a crucial factor because he's played in this on these conditions, and a spinner on this pitch, Kotla pitch, is useful?
Well, certainly he would be useful, but more than him being useful, his knowledge about the wicket would be useful because he has been hit quite a lot around the park in the IPL, as we have seen earlier. But Mumbai, I feel, are comfortable right now because of the last over of Kagiso Rabada. He scored one too many, Hardik Pandya did, in the last 2 overs, and that would certainly hurt this Delhi Capital side.
Yes, Kagiso Rabada gave away 18 runs in the last over, helping Mumbai Indians cause to reach a total of 168. And now in their defense, in their reply, Delhi would require 169. Let's talk about a couple of other things when the chase second begin, Paritosh. Do you think Rohit Sharma, how would he use his bowlers, especially given the fact that Delhi Capitals, sorry I keep saying Delhi Daredevils, Delhi Capitals are heavily reliant on their opening batsmen. If they don't come through, then middle order tends to collapse, which is something that is we've seen for a lot of teams.
Well, we've seen for a lot of teams, but Delhi Capitals, when they are put under pressure, they certainly suffer. And if Mumbai Indians are able to strike early on and get Dhawan and Prithvi Shaw back into the pavilion along with Rishabh Pant, because he is dangerous, and Mumbai Indians know that from the previous encounter at Wankhede, if they are able to get these 3 out, then it's game over for Delhi, because they don't have the depth that Mumbai Indians had in their favour. And that certainly helped them, because they also lost quick wickets in the middle overs. But that was Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya who took the game away and salvaged the innings from there. But that is not the case with Delhi, because I don't think they have a strong batting aspect in the depth.
In terms of the depth,
yeah.
Yes. Whenever you see Delhi Capitals, the wins that they have had this season, it has been one of their main openers who stayed throughout, be it the games against Kolkata Knight Riders, be it against Sunrisers Hyderabad or any of the other teams. They have stayed through, they've seen the team through. But yes, when you've given the middle order a chance to see through, we all remember what happened against Kings 11 Punjab, where the Delhi team lost around 7 to 8 wickets for just 11 runs, and the entire game from that point. So Mumbai Indians would definitely want a quick breakthrough, couple of quick breakthroughs, given the fact that Paritosh would want Mumbai Indians to secure the 2 points from this situation. But for Delhi Capitals, yes, one of this opener has to stay through and see the game through.
Wali would be continuing with us when the chase begins. For now, the situation for both the teams is that for Mumbai, they need quick breakthroughs and they need to get rid of the openers and a certain Rishabh Pant. For Delhi, one of their openers need to stay till the end if they are to win this game at Kotla, because they haven't won one too many at the Kotla. They have been good away from home, but would like a win here. That is it from us, as Sahil would also be taking a leave, and he wouldn't be joining you guys in the chase. Wali would be with me, and we would certainly be talking to you guys when the chase happens. For Sahil, I have a certain prospect which I'd like to question him, that tomorrow his team KKR are playing against their fierce rivals RCB, and that is one thing that he'll be wary. For now, the chase for Delhi Capitals is 169. They need in 120 balls, and will catch you shortly. But we'll take a break for now, and we'll leave you with certain with certain facts. Now that the chase for Delhi is on. Delhi Daredevils or Capitals win-loss records against Mumbai in the IPL is certainly not in the favor of Mumbai, but they want some good result here. The Mumbai Indians, Lasith Malinga is the highest wicket taker, and Amit Mishra has certainly been the second number after the wickets in his first innings against Mumbai Indians. Now we'll take a short break and we'll be back with you with the chase. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
Mika Hakkinen, the flying Finn from Helsinki, is on his last lap. Looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. The second innings has commenced and it's Delhi Capitals who need 169 to win the game, and Prithvi Shaw introduces himself on the crease with a cracking four of the second delivery of Hardik Pandya, who's bowling the new ball with the new ball, and it was a poor delivery, short of a length, cuts it and it goes through the point to field 4 runs to start off with for the Delhi Capitals, starting on a positive note there. I am joined in with Paritosh Joshi and this is Wali Siddiqui over here. So what do you think is the reason of giving Hardik Pandya the new ball, Paritosh?
Well, they certainly want Hardik Pandya to complete his 4-over quota as early as possible, because they don't want to be struck around too late, as they know that these two players would certainly want some balls to get set, and till then they want as much as possible from Hardik Pandya. As far as these two go, Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan. For now, Prithvi Shaw has scored another boundary, 2 consecutive boundaries there for Prithvi Shaw. He just glances it and it's gone for 4 on the leg side. And now 8 runs off of 3 balls. A great start here from Prithvi Shaw.
And 2 poor deliveries if you look at it. One was wavered outside the off stump and the other one drifting down the leg side. And though he might be a really talented batsman, he is known for hard hitting. Hardik Pandya, he needs to improve on his bowling as well, because he's an all-rounder. And trust me, if he does improve on his bowling, he'll be a real match winner for Team India in the times to come.
Well, he certainly would be, and so would the Indian fans hope. But the Mumbai Indians camp now want a strict bowling performance here from Hardik Pandya. Coming to our chit-chat box, the comments we're receiving are quite heartwarming. Anjana is also with us. They are very dedicated fans. They are here for a long time now. Rohit Sanseya is saying that the new ball for DC has yet to yield runs. We saw it in the first inning that the older ball is tougher to hit. Well, he is very right there, but the 8 runs in the 2 balls for Prithvi Shaw has certainly provided them with the acceleration that they needed right at the start of the innings. Akhilesh Yadav is also with us here at the commentary box and commentary chit-chat comments box. And Anjana is here with us. We would want, me in particular, the MI would want that they get a wicket as early as possible. And for Delhi fans, represented by Wali here, they want these two to stay, because you know that when one of their openers stay till the last ball of the game, they end up winning that game.
Well, absolutely, it's 8 for no loss. But are you forgetting, in the first game it wasn't either of the openers who did the damage. It was Rishabh Pant who smashed 77 of 27 deliveries, so you can't take him out of contention as well. And Colin Munro also played a really good innings against Sunrise Hyderabad. But it will be an interesting contest. 169 will be a good score, and taking into consideration that Mumbai Indians batting lineup is deep, I think Delhi would have been prepared for this case, that a score of 160 or 170 will have to be chased if they do get to bowl first over here. And coming back, it's 8 for no loss. Abhishek Bhangle, Govind Thakur asking what the score is. It's 8 for no loss after 1 over. Sehal Sahu, Arjun Bist asking, is Sandeep Ramachandran playing? Nope, Sandeep Ramachandran is not playing. Navrinder Sharma is also with us. And it's 8 for no loss, so a decent start for the Delhi Capitals.
Well, a very warm start from the aspect of Delhi Capitals fan, as Prithvi Shaw scored 2 boundaries on 2 weak deliveries there from Hardik Pandya. That was not expected for Mumbai fans, but you certainly have to deal with that also, because you get the batting prowess of Hardik Pandya along with this. Arjun Bist is with us, and Sandeep Lamachane is certainly not in the squad of Delhi. Jitendra Tiwari is supporting MI. Kiran Desai is also with us. Anjana has been asking for the scoreboard. Well, we will talk to our IT department and certainly arrange that as soon as possible. Shri Krishna Bhide is predicting an MI win by 14 runs. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Quite specific there by our fans. And Shri Krishna Bhide, for you, I'll answer that. There has been Rahul Chahar has been introduced in the bowling, and he has been hit for a 4 by Shikhar Dhawan on the second delivery. First was a dot, and Shikhar Dhawan just puts one knee down and smashes that for a 4.
And that was a good shot by Shikhar Dhawan, taking complete advantage of the power play. 2 fielders outside the box, just sweeps it towards square leg, and the third boundary for Delhi Capitals in the innings. 12 for no loss after 1.3 overs, and Rahul Chahar has also been quite impressive over the Mumbai Indians. One of those uncapped players who has impressed quite a few fans of the Mumbai Indians. But Shikhar Dhawan goes for another sweep on the fourth delivery, and Rahul Chahar was quite in disarray over there, because he thought that had that hit the pass, and Shikhar Dhawan would have been a corner. But Dhawan, at the end moment, just gets a bat over there, and that's another boundary for them. The score moves on to a 16, and a bright start by both the openers.
A very bright start by both the openers. Shikhar Dhawan, would he be proving for Delhi? Well, we'll have to wait and see, as Rahul Chahar is certainly not in the best of moods after being hit for 2 boundaries in his 4 balls. His 5th one is a dot though, and but that wouldn't help his case, because 2 boundaries, 8 runs, Delhi would be picking that any day, and if they go at this rate, the target is very much under their control. In our chit chat box, the comments are coming in. Sanya is also with us. Rohit Sansaya is asking that Wali is also in Hindi. Yes, Wali also does the Hindi commentary, and you can catch that feed also on our YouTube channel at Sports Flashes. Akhilesh Yadav is also with us. Deshpal Kataria is predicting a Delhi win here, I guess, and so is Prajot Nashane. He's asking for the score. For you, the score is 18 after 2 overs, and they haven't lost a wicket at Delhi, but so did Mumbai when they began, and they lost a little momentum after their openers Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock went back. For the Delhi fans, they are lining up in our comments here, as Azad Malik is also joined in. Akhilesh Yadav is also here with us. Unnati Pandey, she has been a constant listener for us. And many comments here for us, and if we miss something or someone, please forgive us now, as there are many comments that are constantly coming in. Kali Shipadinayal Anil is also saying hi. Deep Narayan Yadav says nice commentary. Well, it's not commentary, it's live discussion. And Deshpal Kataria is also with us here. Given the match, who do you think would be the go-to bowler for them? Will they continue with Hardik Pandya? I guess they will continue with Hardik Pandya, because they want his overs to end as soon as possible.
Well, fortunately for Mumbai Indians fans, they don't have just a go-to bowler, they have go-to bowlers, and there are 2 of them. One right now who's currently on the screen, it's Lasith Malinga bowling his first ball. And what a slower delivery that was by Malinga. Prithvi Shaw digs around 1 run taken, and he's an absolute legend for Mumbai Indians. He's one of them, Jasprit Bumrah the other. So Delhi Capitals have to adopt the strategy of attacking one bowler out of the 2, because if they show respect to both of them, then it will be too late. And talking about Lasith Malinga, he has claimed 21 wickets in the IPL against Delhi Capitals, the joint most by any player. The Sri Lankan pacer picked up those 21 wickets in just 12 games with a strike rate of 13.4. So he loves playing against Delhi Capitals, and he's also taken a fifer against them in the past.
Well, he has, and he certainly would back himself in this particular match, as the need of the hour for Mumbai is some wickets, and he would be looking for some wickets here. Mumbai Indians. Lasith Malinga has been a veteran bowler for them, and he has been in and out of the squad, played the role of a mentor once, and is now back as a player, and he will certainly be a part of the Sri Lankan squad that will be going for the World Cup, and would be a prime bowlers for them as well. And in the current chase, it's a 19 for no loss for Delhi after 2.2 overs. Malinga would be bowling his 3rd ball, and Shikhar Dhawan would be facing him. 10 off of 7 balls for Shikhar Dhawan, and he is looking in fine touch here, and for Delhi fans that's a positive news.
Absolutely, but Lasith Malinga, he can change a game in an over or two. But this time, Shikhar Dhawan gets a hold of it. Lasith Malinga bowled another slower delivery of 112.1 kilometers per hour outside the off stump. And if you bowl a delivery over pitched outside the off stump, then he will drive it through covers. And that was a really good shot by Shikhar Dhawan. 4 runs, another boundary under his belt. Score moves on to 23 of 2.3 overs. And though Lasith Malinga might not be, though Lasith Malinga is in the World Cup squad of Sri Lanka, he seemed quite disappointed to not be the captain of their team.
Well, he was, but because he is a former, he's quite an older player, and he is one of the most experienced bowlers they have. He certainly wanted to lead the side, but that's not the case, and he will certainly have to deal with that. And after the 4, he has come back strong, Malinga, and has bowled a dot. Now the four balls have been bowled, and the score now for Delhi is 23. Good start there from the openers of Delhi, but they want them to stay as they want to win this game against Mumbai at Kotla.
23 for no loss, 146 runs more required for Delhi to win this game, and that's another cover drive, this time coming down the track. Shikhar Dhawan just hoiks it over cover fielder, and that's another boundary. 127 for no loss, and Lasith Malinga hasn't bowled a single faster one in this over. It's almost like Kimo Paul is bowling, because this one was also at a pace of 110 kilometers per hour. I think he needs to put in some pace over here.
Well, he certainly needs the pace, because Shikhar Dhawan is now reading the ball quite well. He knows that this is one ball that Lasith Malinga uses often, and he has certainly read that quite well. The Emerging Player Award, Prithvi Shaw leading the side with 152, the strike rate of his, and he wants some balls here, because Shikhar Dhawan is not in the mood of giving that away. 29.
And the first fast delivery by Lasith Malinga.
First one, and more of those would be coming in the next few overs. The score now is 28 after 3 overs, and no wickets have been in for the taking for Mumbai, and Mumbai wants some wickets if they want to win this one, because at this rate Delhi would be taking this game away from Mumbai at their home ground. Coming to our chit chat box, many people have joined in. Piyush Goyal is also with us now. Azad Malik is with us. Mumbai will win, Piyush says 101%. Well, at this rate Delhi would certainly deny that. And Vijay Kumar is also with us. Vijay, the score I just told you is 28 for no loss after 3 overs. CSK's match was yesterday, to the ones who were asking, and CSK certainly lost to Sunrisers Hyderabad at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad. After a dismal performance by their middle order, they collapsed under pressure, and that was what happened in yesterday's match, as Hyderabad claimed an easy win against the defending champions of the IPL. Akhilesh Yadav is also with us. Kundan Sharma is also with us. Many people are there and supporting us in this chit-chat session for the match between Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians at the Feroz Shah Kotla. Kundan Sharma is also with us, and so is Niber Biswas, and people are asking for the score. So the score now is 29 as they take a single. Now 30 up on board for Delhi as they take a double of the second delivery of Jayant. Jayant, a former member of this Delhi camp, he certainly would be knowing a trick or two and would want some wickets. Rohit Sharma, maybe the thinking behind putting Jayant Yadav would be that he knows the Kotla pitch, and he would be certainly coming in handy for some wickets at this pitch.
And he would love to bowl to Shikhar Dhawan, because the ball will go away from the left-hander. He is a right-arm off spinner, Jayant Yadav, and but this time Shikhar Dhawan does a sensible thing and takes a single and gives a strike to Prithvi Shaw. There was a little bit of mix-up. Had there been a direct hit, then it would have been touch and go. But 3 runs coming so far from Jayant Yadav's 3 deliveries. Shikhar Dhawan moves to 22 of 14 deliveries. Prithvi Shaw on the other end is on 9 of 7 deliveries, and he will have a really big part to play, Jayant Yadav, because both the spinners for the Delhi camp bowled extremely well. Akshar Patel as well as Amit Mishra, but both the spinners who are bowling in tandem today, Deepak Chahar and Jayant Yadav, will have the responsibility of taking some wickets for their side as well. Azad Malik, Akhilesh Yadav, Chandru Krish and Anjana. Azad Malik once again, Mukadir Kumar, Piyush Goyal saying that CSK, Piyush Kumar said that CSK, Delhi and Mumbai is my favourite team, but CSK is the best. How could you have 3 favourites, Piyush? Well, Not a bad choice. 31 for no loss so far.
Bad choice in terms that he has been comparing Delhi to Mumbai and CSK. CSK and Mumbai both have
I think that
three IPL titles, and he certainly hopes that Delhi one day gets equal amount of titles as Delhi and
I think
Mumbai.
he might be one of those people who actually stays in Delhi but prefers
Just because they are not winning IPL.
Disappointing Mumbai and Chennai Super Kings, but not a problem. 32 for no loss. It's 3.5 overs have been bowled. Jayant Yadav has conceded 4 runs so far. Good over by him, by the off spinner. Has taken 4 wickets in the 11 IPL games that he's been a part of, and has never been given an extension in terms of playing time. Prithvi Shaw is on 10 of 9. Shikhar Dhawan is on 22 of 14. And let me remind you, both the batsmen were quite close on scoring their maiden 100. But Shikhar Dhawan just dancing down the crack and smashing Jayant Yadav over long on for a big 6. First 6 of Delhi's innings. Score moves on to 38 with that. And Shikhar Dhawan is busy today. He's on 28 of 15 deliveries. And Prithvi Shaw is on 9 on 10 of 9 deliveries. And let me remind you, both the batsmen, Prithvi Shaw was also close on scoring a very
well, he got out very close to his maiden 100, and he was certainly not happy. Shikhar Dhawan also was out on 97.
And both came against the Kolkata Knight Riders.
Yes, exactly. And that was one innings they both would remember, but would have wanted their 100-run mark. This time around for Delhi, the start has been quite good. 38 in 4 overs, and this wasn't certainly expected out of Delhi, because the pitch is certainly not behaving in the way it was expected. But all good for Delhi fans, as the start from these two has been phenomenal for this Delhi side. Mumbai, coming to our comment box, Shadia is with us, and
from Jamaica.
And she is trying to contact Anjana here. You can take it away from
He's
here.
contacting.
Shadia, okay, he's a he, okay. Wali correcting me, and correcting me quite in time. Unnati Pandey is also with us. Hey, Aniket is also with us. Hey, Aniket. And what a ball there from Bumrah. That could have resulted in a wicket, as Prithvi Shaw struggled for that one.
And this will be the spell that Delhi Capitals will have to be careful of, because he is the best bowler in the world right now when it comes to white ball cricket, and when it comes to variations. I think there might not be anyone better than Jasprit Bumrah with the way he bowls, and that is why I always keep on saying that Mumbai Indians, irrespective of the results, will always remain as the favourites of the IPL this season as well. They have a match-winning team. 38 for no loss. Good start by Delhi Capitals, and they would like to pile on the misery with the two opening batsmen going strong. It's 39. Prithvi Shaw just takes a single by guiding the ball towards the square leg, flicks it over there on the back foot, giving the strike to Dhawan, who's on 28 of 15. And for Mumbai's sake, it will be very important to take the wicket of Shikhar Dhawan, because on his day, Shikhar Dhawan can turn out to be one deadly batsman.
Well, he can, but the bad news there for Shikhar Dhawan is that Bumrah can swing the ball both ways. He can bowl an in-swinger and an out-swinger, and for Shikhar Dhawan, the out-swinger will certainly turn into an in-swinger, as he is a left-handed batsman there, and he is also capable, Bumrah, of those deadly Yorkers. So we would be hoping to see some of that in this over. For Jasprit Bumrah, 17 matches, 71 wickets, and economy of 7.69. He has been a successful bowler in the IPL for Mumbai Indians, and a certain find for the Indian team as well, because he was discovered in this very tournament by the Mumbai Indians, and for the Indian team he has been sensational ever since.
Well, you'll have to praise the Mumbai Indian scouting department, because it's either Jasprit Bumrah, Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Mayank Pankande.
If you remember, Yuzvendra Chahal was also a part of the Mumbai Indians.
But he didn't get an opportunity over there.
He got an opportunity, but it wasn't that big of a bowler, but he certainly turned out to be quite well for the Indian proposition, and is now a great bowler for the RCB, but not a great run of results for the RCB. Nonetheless, moving to our chat box, comments box, Piyush Goyal is also with us, and given the fact that these two are playing Dhawan and Prithvi Shaw, the target is very much gettable. As soon as Mumbai is able to break through, there certainly will be a chance for the Mumbai side, because they want some wickets here.
Shafqat Islam are wanting a wicket. Akhilesh Yadav praising Delhi the two Delhi batsmen over here. Anjana, Unnati Pandey, Azad Malik all joined in with us. The score is 40 for no loss after 4.4 overs. Prithvi Shaw is on 11 of 11. He's playing the sheet anchor role while Shikhar Dhawan is playing the role of an aggressor. 29 of 17. And if you talk about the current run rate, it's 8.57. The required run rate is 8.41. So Delhi are above that as of now. But a wicket and two, and the momentum can swing well enough. Prithvi Shaw is on 11. Will be facing Jasprit Bumrah. A cut shot, good fielding by the cover fielder, stopped a certain boundary over there, and will just be able to take the one over there. It was Surya Kumar Yadav who was starting at cover, so just 3 runs coming off the 5 deliveries.
Great over from Jasprit Bumrah here, because they needed this. They needed a tight over, and the other bowler would be targeted by these two, because they know they can't target Jasprit Bumrah. And I guess Mullinga would be given the ball, and he'll be told by Rohit Sharma that bowl the faster ones and not the slower ones time and again, because he bowled 5 the slower ones in his over.
Too predictable.
He is becoming too predictable, and the slower one is a surprise ball, not your regular ball. Shikhar Dhawan tries to be sneaky on Jasprit Bumrah, but he balls in a banger. They try to sneak one again as he hit the wicket, but the runner was certainly well inside the crease, and with that the over comes to an end. It's now 5 overs done, and the score is 42 for Delhi Capitals, and it has been a good start there from the Delhi side. The openers have done well. Jasprit Bumrah certainly providing them with some pressure, but will Mumbai Indians be able to capitalize on that? Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely. Coming back to the comment section, Shadia Flowers saying that I said yesterday that Chennai Super Kings will lose, and I am telling you that DC will win today. So nice comment, Shadia. I really like that. But Anjana is also here with us. Hulash Gulshana, Dharmender Kanwar saying that Delhi has the upper hand as of now. Vijay Rawat and Unnati Pandey, quite a few fans over here with us. 42 for no loss after 5 overs, 127 runs required of 90 deliveries, and this time another change in bowler. No, it's Jayant Yadav bowling his second over, and he will want to redeem himself. He did get clobbered for a really big 6 by Shikhar Dhawan, but he has it in him to take a wicket. The last time I saw Jayant Yadav was in the Indian team, in the Indian Test team. If you remember, Virat Kohli had struck a double 100, and Jayant Yadav on his debut scored 100.
Well, he scored 100, but the batting aspect of him is certainly not needed right now for the Mumbai Indians. His knowledge of this Kotla pitch is what is required for the Mumbai side, as Jayant Yadav, and a close call. If that would have been a direct hit, Shikhar Dhawan was a goner there. Close throw there by Surya Kumar Yadav, as Mumbai Indians still look for a wicket.
And yes, it was almost the replica of the Quinton de Kock dismissal.
He was a goner. If that was a direct hit, he certainly was going back to the pavilion.
Ooh, and you can see a lot of turnover there. It turned square for Jayant Yadav, and Prithvi Shaw has to be really careful of the incoming delivery, the off spinner, because Shikhar Dhawan just has a words with him, and we all do know that Prithvi Shaw.
Rohit Sharma was also struck
right
in the previous innings by Amit Mishra, and the wicket that fell was because of the introduction of a spinner, and Mumbai Indians would be hoping that the similar works for them. Prithvi Shaw drives it along the covers, but that will only result in a single. Now, what do? This side, they are very well capable. Oh, sorry, my bad. Dhawan is now who will be facing the ball, I guess, and he is on 31 off of 19 balls. Prithvi Shaw, a single on the previous ball, gave Dhawan the strike. Dhawan would be looking for a big one here, because he's looking to play the role of an aggressor. And yes, he tries to go for the big. He is got it. It's a boundary for Delhi Capitals, as the score moves on to 48. 5.5 overs gone, and it is down mid-wicket for the lefty, as his total moves on to 35.
An overpitch delivery, Shikhar Dhawan taking complete advantage of it, and just scoops it over mid-wicket for an easy boundary. One bounce, and that's another for 48 for no loss. And Shadia saying that it's actually a boy who is using this, and it's my sister's name. So, alright Shadia, we do get it. Dilawar Mukri is back with us. Kundan Sharma is saying that his friend is Sachin Tendulkar. Well, I hope my friend was Sachin Tendulkar, but it isn't like that. And the first strategic timeout has been taken, and the score is 48 for no loss after 6 overs. And if we talk about the score of the two opening batsmen, and then Shikhar Dhawan is currently on 35, while Prithvi Shaw is on 13 of 15 deliveries. A good start, a positive start by both the openers. 48 for no loss after 6 overs, and we will be taking a really small break. Please make sure that you stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. World's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot. Will go for it and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's Ronaldo for the hat-trick. And Cristiano Ronaldo does it again.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio.
And what a performance by the number 3 seed Simon Awell, who tomorrow will contest a third All-England semi-final.
Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. This is Sports Flashes live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes.
Hello and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. The strategic timeout has come to an end and Wali Siddiqui and Paritosh Joshi are back for your service. And the score for now in the run chase is 49 for no loss. 6.2 overs have been bowled. Delhi Capitals is the team that are batting and are chasing the target down. And if we talk about the two batsmen, Shikhar Dhawan is still intact. He's on 35, looking solid as ever. 21 deliveries faced, 5 boundaries, 1-6, strike rate of 166. While Prithvi Shaw is playing the anchor role from the other half. But I think Shikhar Dhawan has been bowled him. Tried to play the reverse sweep and I guess that has gone on to hit the stumps, and as you can see the strategic timeout always breaks the concentration of the batsman, and that exactly is the thing which has happened with Shikhar Dhawan. Tried to play for the reverse sweep. I think the ball rolled on and went on to hit the stump. Yes, it did.
Well, certainly the similar thing happened to his partner in crime, Rohit Sharma, who was bowled out by Amit Mishra right on the first ball after the power play ended, and Shikhar Dhawan makes his way back into the pavilion. 49 for the loss of 1 wicket after 6.3 overs. A brilliant start there by Chahar.
Good start, and Rahul Chahar was taken to the cleaners in the first over. He was actually gone for 2 boundaries in that over, 11 runs in 1.3 overs, but comes back tremendously well. And the thing which I like about Rahul Chahar the most is that he's a courageous bowler. He isn't afraid of bowling it up to the batsman. He isn't afraid of bowling the flight to the batsman, and that is why he got the big wicket of Shikhar Dhawan. Earlier he got the big wicket of Johnny Bairstow against Hyderabad, and he's got another big wicket here.
Yes, he certainly has gotten the big wicket of the evergreen Shikhar Dhawan, who was looking good on the pitch, and there has been a certain breaks have been put on for the Delhi Capitals, and that is good news for the Mumbai Indians fans. And now Colin Munro makes his way down the middle as Prithvi Shaw is amongst the mix of things. Prithvi Shaw needs to play the anchor here because he is the one batsman who is playing set as a player, and Shikhar Dhawan lost his wicket very cheaply to Chahar. He wouldn't be happy with that because he was looking in fine touch, and we don't often see a Shikhar Dhawan who doesn't make mistakes.
And just when you say that he hasn't done anything so silly, he does exactly that. Shikhar Dhawan, he was playing quite good. Dismissed for 35. Score moves on to now 50. Colin Munro now gets off the mark. It's 51. I beg your pardon. The earlier delivery was a white ball. So 51 for 1 after 6.5 overs. Prithvi Shaw still intact. He's on 14 after 17 deliveries being faced. Munro is on 1 of 2. And Kundan Sharma is here with us. Azad Malik, Kavinder Singh, Azad Malik, Ram Thakur supporting Mumbai Indians. Ram Thakur saying that Delhi will be all out for 154, and Roshan Rawat also joined in with us. So it's 51 for 1. Good over so far by Rahul Chahar, and just 3 runs coming off of it, and single on the last ball. So Prithvi Shaw moves on to 15, 4 runs coming off that over. 52 for 1 is the score, and he will be quite pleased with that big wicket of Shikhar Dhawan, because 30 or 40 more runs from his end, then the pressure would have been on Mumbai.
Oh, well, there certainly would be there certainly is a situation that Rahul Chahar has put them in, and now they have a certain aspect to their bowling. Now the Mumbai Indians, they require some wickets here as they put on the pressure on this Delhi side. 52 now on board for Delhi, 7 overs gone, and 1 wicket to Rahul Chahar's name.
1 wicket to Rahul Chahar's name, and if we remember Colin Munro's previous innings for Delhi, it came against Hyderabad. He scored a quick fire 45 of 20 odd deliveries, and he is known for those big hitting, and it will be quite important for Mumbai to take his wicket as quick as possible as well. And Shreyas Iyer is still waiting in the hut. Rishabh Pant can bat as well. Jayant Yadav will be bowling his 3rd over, so the strategy seems clear by Rohit Sharma. He's going to bowl out his spinners as quick as possible, and going to conclude the innings with Bumrah and Malinga.
Well, certainly that is the case, because Hardik Pandya opening the proceedings for Mumbai Indians certainly was a sign that he wanted his part-time bowlers to bowl quickly as possible, and he wanted his permanent bowlers, the bowlers he backs upon, the likes of Malinga, the likes of Jasprit Bumrah, to bowl when it matters the most. And now the score is 53 for 1 after 7.1 overs. Jayant Yadav is bowling his 3rd over.
Pravind Kumar saying Mumbai is going to win this match, and Roshan Rawat is also joined in with us. Ram Thakur supporting Mumbai, Hulash Unnati Pandey, and Harsha also here with us. Quite a few people joined in with us. Kundan Sharma, Bilal Heather saying hello. Advocate D.D. Sarkar is back, saying that it's good news for Mumbai that they got the big wicket of Shikhar Dhawan, and the score moves on to 54 for that with that single. And what an innings it was by Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya towards the end. More than 50 runs coming in the 3 overs, and that might well turn out to be the deciding factor. And we've often seen that the final few overs, more often than not, tell you the story of the game. And if you've scored more than 50 or 40 runs in the final 3 overs, then the momentum will be on your side, and Mumbai Indians bowlers will definitely get that cushion while they'll be bowling with a white leather. It's 55 for 1. Jayant Yadav has bowled 2.3 overs, and not so bad. It was Shikhar Dhawan who was attacking him, but now that Munro is in there and Prithvi Shaw seems to be struggling, I think it's the right time to bowl off his over. Rohit Sharma doing the captaincy as usual, and he has been an impressive captain, and quite often people debate that he might even be a better captain than Virat Kohli in the limited overs format, but that's for another day. 55 for 1. The ball staying low and slow, and Munro just defending it at the final moment. It's now 55 for 1 after 7.4 overs. A good bowling over here. And Roshan Rajwat, Kundan Sharma, Unnati Pandey, beautiful Bangladesh is also here with us, saying that Delhi will win, and many more people here joined in with us. Roshan Rawat is saying hello. So hello Roshan. 56 for 1, 7.45 overs have been bowled. 7.5 overs have been bowled, and the score is 56 for 1. The pressure is now slightly towards the Delhi camp, because the required run rate has gone up to 9.30. The current run rate is of 7.15, and one batsman has to take the responsibility of hitting the ball over here.
Well, certainly that is needed for the Delhi Capitals, because the run rate has certainly declined after the departure of a certain Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan was fantastic for them in the beginning, but that was not the case, as he gave away his wicket cheaply, if you ask me, and that wasn't required. That wasn't the case. That was needed for the Delhi Capitals, and with that, the eighth over comes to an end. The total now is 57 for the loss of 1 wicket. The 1 wicket being the important Shikhar Dhawan, and as Mumbai Indians look on to pile the pressure at this stage.
They are Jitendra Kumar supporting Delhi Capitals, Ram Thakur and Priyanka Srivastav, Pravind Kumar saying that Rohit Sharma will be opening the innings for Team India. Well, he will be opening the innings along with Shikhar Dhawan. Rita Pradeshi supporting Mumbai Indians, and Saqib Jamal saying that DC will win the game. Munro will score of 50. Rahul Singh enjoying the chit chat between us, and Akashdeep Sinha asking us why we are not speaking in Hindi. Well, Akashdeep, there is a Hindi feed in on our page, Sports Flashes. You could go and take a look. If you speak Punjabi, there's a Punjabi feed as well. There is an English feed that we are talking in. There's a Hindi feed, and there's a Bangla feed as well. So we're there in almost every department. 59 for 1 after 8.2 overs. Prithvi Shaw did go for that slog sweep. Missed on the full toss. It was a big opportunity to strike a boundary, but I guess it hit the pad, but it hit the bat first, so no DRS will be taken, but a big opportunity missed by Prithvi Shaw. I guess it's hit his knee, and that must have hurt. Quinton de Kock keeping from behind the stumps was asked by Rohit Sharma if the review should be taken, but I think there was a clear inside edge. We'll just take a look. He went for the sweep, and yes, or no, in fact there wasn't an inside edge, so I think the review should have been taken. He would have been plumb. He would have been dismissed. Well, sad news for them is that they haven't, and that is great news for Delhi fans, because that was certainly a goner. And he is now, as Hardik Pandya takes the catch, and Rahul Chahar collects another wicket to his name. Prithvi Shaw is now making his way back into the pavilion, as he has been caught by Hardik Pandya close to the boundary. Brilliant wicket here from Rahul Chahar. And he seemed to struggle. He wasn't doing much, Prithvi Shaw. He was in some sort of a shell shock, I guess. Needs to improve on his batting. Ever since their innings against the Kolkata Knight Riders, he has looked out of sorts. Young Prithvi Shaw. He's gone for 20, and he has faced 24 deliveries, just 2 boundaries coming off his bat, so he needs to get his head in his right place for Delhi's sake. So 2 wickets down for the Delhi Capitals, and both taken by Rahul Chahar, and what a turnaround it has been. At one stage it was looking like the openers were cruising with 49 for no loss, but 2 wickets in a matter of just 8 runs. 112 runs now required of 110 runs now required of 69 deliveries, and it might just be Shreyas Iyer's day, because he'll be the man to walk out next. Anand Raj is here with us. Ram Thakur saying that 154 Delhi will be dismissed for. Sunil Chaudhary saying that both the teams are playing quite well. Dinesh Padra MGR saying that DC will be the winners, and Amit Rawat asking us what the score is. The score is 57 for the loss of 2 wickets. Jabir Ahmed is saying that he's supporting Delhi because of Saurav Ganguly. Well, a lot of people support Delhi because of that one personality. Well, the inclusion of him and Ricky Ponting in the previous edition certainly added to the fan base of already humongous Delhi side, as these two hold the key for them. Because as we know, Shreyas Iyer is not a seasoned international player, and the experience of Saurav Ganguly and a certainty is that Shreyas Iyer is now walked in for the side, as now Delhi Capitals look to continue their chase. 60 for 2 after 8.4 overs. Colin Munro is the man taking the strike on Rahul Chahar's bowling. He's been bowling quite well. 2.4 overs, just 17 runs, 2 wickets under his belt as well. So it's been that sort of a wicket. And you can just see, had they taken a review then, in fact that was a good review taken by Rahul Chahar, because it would have gone missing. So good review taken by the captain and Rahul Chahar. In fact, it wasn't taken, so good review not taken by Rahul Chahar, and it's intact. What an over by Rahul Chahar, just 3 runs coming off of it. And the important wicket of Prithvi Shaw, talking about his spell, 3 overs, 17 runs, 2 wickets, economy of 6, and the total score is 60 for the loss of 2 wickets in 9 overs. 109 more runs required of 66 deliveries. Well, the score now is ticking as the 2 wickets are gone. 60 up on board for Delhi, but the 2 wickets would hurt them because both their openers are now back in the dugout, and that is not
what Delhi wanted, because they know that whenever they lose wickets, especially their openers, they struggle in the overs to come. And with the middle overs coming on, they certainly needed a set batsman in the mix of things. Now Shreyas Iyer is in the centre for them, the captain, and he would want to stay till the end if they want to win this one.
Adventure of Wildlife saying that Prithvi Shaw is out. Rahul Singh is saying that he's listening to us from Jaipur. So welcome, Rahul. Javeer Ahmed saying that Pant and Bunro will be dangerous for Mumbai Indians. Pravinder Kumar also enjoying the chit chat. Golsha saying that Hardik Pandya's big sixes in the last over might cross them. Saqib Jamal Jamai also joined in with us, saying salam. Walaikum salam. Saqib is 60 for 2 in 9.1 overs, and Rohit Sharma, he's been doing a really good job as a captain because he's rotating his bowlers in tandem. It's now the third spinner, Krunal Pandya, who comes up to bowl. Just one taken, nudges it towards the square leg boundary. Shreyas Iyer moves off the mark and will give the strike back to Colin Munro. 60 for the loss of 2 wickets in 9.1 overs, and things are looking tough for Delhi at the moment.
Well, things are pretty tough for them, as Hardik Pandya has been very instrumental for them in this particular match, as Krunal Pandya, his brother, takes the helm of things on the bowling department. He is now bowling his first over. He has just given away 1 run in his complete over. He's now just bowled 3 balls, and he would want some to his name, as now Delhi Capitals want to score at a different rate. But what has he done here? Krunal Pandya right in the block hole, and now Colin Munro is a gunner. Krunal Pandya strikes 61 for 3 for Delhi Capitals.
What a ball that was! It almost seemed like it was Jasprit Bumrah bowling a Yorker, because that was a faster one on the block, in the block hole, and it rattles his off stump. Colin Munro has to walk back to the pavilion, and it's 61 for 3. Mumbai are currently the favourites of the game, because now not much batting is remaining, though Rishabh Pant is still there in the hut. I don't think they do have much to offer. 61 for 3 after 9.4 overs, and the danger man, who was playing quite well in the previous innings, has departed after the score was on 61. Shreyas Iyer now on the other end will have a big part to play. He's on 2 of 3 deliveries. 9.4 overs have been bowled, and Hulwa Golsha saying that Rohit Sharma is a really good captain. Rash Rana saying that Mumbai Indians will win. Pravinder Kumar saying that DC is under pressure, so they might have some problems over here. And Saqib still supporting DC, saying that Pant is a Panther, so DC will be able to win this game. Well, we all remember what happened when Rishabh Pant walked in at the Wankhede, scored 77 or 27, but today is a different task. Wankhede is usually a batting paradise, and this is a really difficult wicket to bat on.
Well, certainly, and the total of 169 would hurt this side. And for Mumbai Indians, the equation is quite simple. They have taken wickets and they have got rid of the openers. They only need now to win it from here by taking wickets at quite regular intervals. And they have been able to take the wickets of the opposition openers. They would want some wickets now, as the match moves on. Krunal Pandya in the mix of things.
It's 61 for 3. Rishabh Pant guides it towards fine leg, will take a single over here, and it's 62 for 3 with that single. 9.5 overs have been bowled. Shreyas Iyer is on 1, and these two will have to turn up the music for Delhi, and things are looking quite tough at the moment. They will also have to hit the boundaries or deliveries for boundaries in order to keep Delhi Capitals in the hunt. But as of now, if you consider the fact that Jasprit Bumrah has a few overs left, Lasith Malinga has a few overs left, Mumbai Indians will certainly fancy their chances, and if Mumbai Indians do manage to win this game, then they will move on to second in the points table. Another good over bowled by Mumbai, and if you talk about the last 4 overs, only 17 runs coming off of it. 3 wickets also taken in the process, so Mumbai have tied Delhi to quite an extent over here. And coming back to YouTube, Pravinder Kumar, Saqib, Aditya Chavran saying that is also here with us. Bagaram saying Mumbai is going to win. Asif Khan, Firoz Alam asking us what the score is. Firoz, the score is 63 for 3 in 10 overs. Rahul Singh, Tenzin Sugrab is saying that in the IPL, Mumbai Indians is like a bullet engine, slow starter but long runner. Well, I do agree with that, Tenzin. A really good comment there. Saqib Jamal saying that Rishabh Pant should have been in the World Cup squad. Aditya Chavan and Pravind Kumar as well as Mohammad Saeed's joined in with us, and you can see Rahul Chahar bowling his fourth and final over of his spell. 63 for 3, a short ball delivered over there, and it stayed quite low over there, so things looking quite difficult. And that's another wicket for Rahul Chahar. What a delivery that was! It was a leg spinner from the middle and leg stump, spun away, hit the off stump, and what a wicket! It's 63 for 4, and I think it's quite over for Delhi Capitals, and it all happened after that wicket of Shikhar Dhawan.
Exactly my point. I was saying that time and again, as soon as they lose their openers, they lose the plot in the match. And for the Delhi Capitals here, it's a sad story that their captain Shreyas Iyer also leaves for the pavilion now. Very, very difficult indeed for the Delhi Capitals now to get back into the game. Rahul Chahar has bowled brilliantly here. And now, as things stand, Mumbai Indians are taking the win away.
And absolutely, that is why I was standing by. I think that the Delhi Capitals should always stick to playing 3 spinners on the Firozshah Kotla wicket, because the wicket always will provide you with the spin. And had Amit Mishra, Akshar Patel and Sandeep Lamachane bowled in tandem, then things would have been quite different for Delhi. But hopefully they've learned their lesson over here. Still many more games to be played at home for them, and the score as of now it's 63 for 4. Mumbai Indians running away with the game, and it will need something miraculous for Delhi Capitals to win this game, but it looks quite unlikely. As of now, Rishabh Pant is there. He's on 1 of 1. Hulash Golsha is here, and Aditya Chavan, Aryan Islam Suman and Mohammad Saeed also join in with us. Last 4 overs, just 14 runs and 4 wickets. Quite something to be thought about for the Delhi Capitals camp.
Well, 4 wickets are now down, 63 on the board, and they have lost quick wickets. They were looking quite good when the power play was on. As soon as the power play ended, Shikhar Dhawan lost his wicket, and that has been downhill from there. Rahul Chahar, the spoiler-in-chief for Delhi Capitals, as Mumbai Indians now surely will be winning this.
63 for 4, 10.4 overs have been bowled, and it's Akshar Patel who's walked into bat, but what an over this has been, and good captaincy by the Rohit Sharma, good leadership skills, and I have to praise the Mumbai Indians team management. They came in with 3 spinners, and you could see the difference over here. Jayant Yadav, Kuldeep, Rahul Chahar and Krunal Pandya. Krunal Pandya getting 1 big wicket of Colin Munro in the previous over. Rahul Chahar getting 3. Jayant Yadav adding pressure as well. So Delhi Capitals need to think about how they need to play at home. They've been quite they have been quite impressive away from home. And I've said this time and time again that Delhi Capitals will keep on banging it with the wins away from home, because they have a good batting unit over there and they have a decent bowlers as well. But when you bat at home, this is one of the most unconventional wickets in modern day cricket. You are not quite certain how the wicket is going to behave, but more often than not, it will always assist the bowlers in a way which will be quite difficult for the batsman to get under, because the ball stays low. So you need to play your 3 spinners if you need to win games in Delhi. 65 for 4, 104 runs now needed in 54 deliveries, and I just think that it's a mere formality now. Anything could still happen, but it's too little too late for Rishabh Pant.
Well, Rishabh Pant is in the batting lineup, and he certainly would be looking to make some out of the limited balls that he have. With Shreyas Iyer also going back into the dugout, it certainly is very difficult for Delhi Capitals for securing a win here, but you never know in the game of cricket. Until the fat lady sings, it's never over. With Akshar Patel in the mix of things with Rishabh Pant, he would be backing Rishabh Pant now, but the Mumbai Indians are too strong a side to leak this away from here.
And you could see Rohit Sansera also saying the same thing, that Mumbai have read Delhi's pitch better, at least so far. Well, I absolutely do agree with you, Rohit Sansera. And Delhi should have played with the 3 spinners. They should have played with the 3 spinners in the previous game against Hyderabad as well. Had they played 3 spinners, they would have won that game too. But hopefully things could change for them in the future. 66 for 4 coming to this run chase. Rishabh Pant now holds the key to that run chase. 2 runs taken over here, guided it towards square leg. 68, the score moves to 4, the loss of 4 wickets. Lokendra Jadhav, Vallabh Patel asking us what the score is. It's 68 for 4. Naren Rajput, Naren and Asif K saying that Mumbai Indian spinners doing a better job than their counterparts. Advocate DD Sarkar saying that MI take 4 wickets very soon. They will take another 6. Well, it seems quite likely so. And yes, things are looking quite bleak at the moment. 68 for 4, no runs taken again in the very next delivery. It's now 68 for 4 in 11.3 overs. and 101 runs now required of 52 balls, and it would need more than just a Rishabh Pant effort to win this game.
Well, they need someone like Akshar Patel to fire in something, but they are looking clueless here, Rishabh Pant and Akshar Patel, as Jayant Yadav is looking like a mainstream spin bowler who plays for India, and in these conditions, and worrying signs here for Delhi Capitals.
68 for 4, Akshar Patel's on 2, Rishabh Pant is on 3 or 4 deliveries, and it was after the power play, 6 overs, that the game changed tremendously, and they need to work their ways off over here, and that'll be another single taken by Rishabh Pant that guides it towards a square leg, but in fact, yes, this time they did not go for the 2, so just the 1 run. 69 for 4, 11.5 overs have been bowled by the Mumbai Indians. A good comeback, good recovery by Mumbai. It was until the 6 overs that the Delhi Capitals were cruising at one stage with Shikhar Dhawan scoring 35 runs off a few odd deliveries. Prithvi Shaw scored 24, but after that, if you just Prithvi Shaw scored 20, but if you look at the batting card after that, it's just sorry to say the least. Colin Munro was dismissed for 3. Shreyas Iyer was dismissed for 3, and coming back to the game, it's a 68 for no loss, for 4. And Asif K saying that Mumbai Indians will win this easily. Aditya Chaman, nice. And Praveen Kumar saying that Rishabh Pant is the last hope for Delhi. Asif K saying that Shreyas is young. Delhi should have made some experienced as their captain. Well, some may agree with that, but he is under the mentorship of Saurav Ganguly and Ricky Ponting. If he can't learn from those two, then I wonder who he might learn from.
Well, who will you learn from if not these two? Exactly, Wali, as Delhi Capitals now require 100 runs in 49 balls. A very difficult ask here for the Delhi Capitals, as they have been struggling this time around. As of now, as things stand, it's 12 overs gone, 69 on board for Delhi. 4 wickets are down, and things are not looking pretty good here for the Delhi side.
And anything above 150, 160 is always going to be a difficult task to chase at the Firozshah Kotla. It's always going to be difficult. When we talk about the one-day format, at 250, anything above 250 is going to be difficult. So basically 160 is like 190 over here. So Delhi Capitals will have to move up and have to do something quite remarkable in order to win this game. But I don't see this going anywhere else, because immense pressure on young Rishabh Pant, and he must be heartbroken by not being in the World Cup squad as well. So things are looking quite gloomy at the moment for Delhi, and the required run rate is now gone up to 12, has skyrocketed to 12. Akshar Patel batting on 2 of 6 deliveries. Krunal Pandya working his magic, just 4 runs given off for the 2 of the 1.3 overs that he's bowled, and taken 1 big wicket off Colin Munro. He could be a danger. He could have been a dangerous batsman. But fair bowling by Krunal Pandya. 71 for 4 after 12.3 overs. Rishabh Pant, the man on strike. He is on 5 of 7. And Asif K is saying that let's see how Pant performs under pressure after being dropped from the World Cup squad. Good chance for Pant to prove his selectors wrong. Well, there might be an opportunity over here, but he has missed an opportunity to get a boundary over here. Rishabh Pant, it was a horrible delivery by Krunal Pandya. It was a full toss, and somehow it went straight into the hands of Lasith Malinga. 1 bounce and he stops it. So no runs taken over there, and that is something which he needs to capitalize on, because it was a poor delivery. A change in action by him as well. He's looking to imitate Kedar Jadhav by the looks of it, and a Yorker delivery ball on the very next one. Now 71 for 4. They could have taken a single over here, but not taken away. Mohammad Suhail Ansari saying hello. Pradeep Patel, Naushad Khan saying still quite optimistic, saying that Delhi will win this match. 71 for 4, 12.5 overs. Time is running out for the batsman.
Time is certainly running out for Rishabh Pant, as now Mumbai Indians take the centre stage, and very difficult now for this side to come back from this, as Mumbai Indians look in cruise control now with the bowling, as Rishabh Pant has certainly played quite a slower one here. He has only been scoring 5 runs in the 9 over balls he played, and very slow indeed from a very fiery batsman who has been known for scoring massive runs here.
But this time tucks it towards the mid-wicket region, and good fielding by Ben Cutting at the deep, dives and saves the couple of runs. It could have been a 4, but good fielding over there. So the score is now 70. 1 for 4 after 70. In fact, we'll just tell you what the score is. 73 for 4 after 13 overs. So well under control. Mumbai Indians have put Delhi Capitals under the pump, and the current run rate is not even of 6 at the moment. And if you talk about the last 4 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets. So things looking quite difficult at the moment for Delhi. 73 for 4. Akshay Patel on 3, while Rishabh Pant is on 7.
Well, it's only now a matter of formality, as these two sides know deep down that Mumbai have done it. They have won it from here, and that was what me and Sahil were talking about in the mid-innings. As soon as they get their openers out, it's game over, because they have been hella reliant on a certain Prithvi Shaw, Rishabh Pant and Shikhar Dhawan. Rishabh Pant is the only one left, and he doesn't certainly have the backing of any other player in the squad.
Akshay Patel now facing Jasprit Bumrah, who's bowling his second over, and no runs taken over there. Good delivery by Bumrah. And if you look at just Mumbai Indians, they're more like a collective unit. You know, they have from the best of opening batsmen to the best of middle orders to the best of finishers and to the best of spinners as well as fast bowlers, and that's how you build a team if you need to win the IPL. But if you talk about Delhi Capitals, well, they have done the first bit quite well. It has been a big rebuild, and if you talk about the Indian core, the players of the Indian core that they have in their team, Shikhar Dhawan, Prithvi Shaw, Rishabh Pant, Shreyas Iyer, and Ishant Sharma, then they're quite good. But they need a few more players, players in the middle order, especially from the overseas perspective, in order to put them on that bracket of Mumbai Indians or Chennai Super Kings, because it's still a long way to go for them. 73 for 4, 13.2 overs have been bowled. Akshay Patel defends another one, and 96 runs now needed of 40 deliveries, and it well looks like it's over. Though 40 deliveries are still left, but it's well over. They need to do something. It's either hit out or get out, otherwise it's no point staying in there. Last 5 overs, 16 runs.
Well, certainly no point at all if you want to lose like that. They would want to go out respectably. This Delhi side, they want some respect out of this game, because at this point they don't look like they'll be salvaging anything from this encounter. A very sad and sorry state of events from him. In particular, Rishabh Pant, he has not even been a shadow of his former self. Just 7 runs in the 10 balls. He is capable of scoring a half century in as many balls in the previous games, but he is under pressure this time around. Ricky Ponting and a certain Saurav Ganguly look very worried in the dugout, and they would be so, because this team has certainly lost the plot after their opening partnership provided them with the initial lift-off.
75 for 4, 13.3 overs have been bowled, 94 runs now needed of 39, and they have to go for the big shots. There's no point taking the ones and twos. You have to face Jasprit Bumrah's 2 overs as well. When are you going to target the bowlers? It's 93 of 38 deliveries. Ravindra Kumar saying that Mumbai Indians will win this game. Bhav sir still feeling that Pant might be able to finish the game. Well, that looks highly unlikely. But if you talk about the fastest 50 struck in this season's IPL, Rishabh Pant was that man. He struck a 50 of the 18 deliveries. He's faced 10 balls so far, and he's on 7. So he needs to get going in order to, put in some fight over here for Delhi.
Well, he can certainly put a fight for Delhi, but winning it from here is highly unlikely, because now what does he do? A certain Jasprit Bumrah has bowled Rishabh Pant right down the middle. What a ball that was from Jasprit Bumrah, swinging in tantalizingly good, and Rishabh Pant can do nothing about it. He is going back, and so are Delhi fans. It's game over for them. The off stump of Rishabh Pant has been blown out by the number 1 white ball bowler here, Jasprit Bumrah. Boom boom Bumrah, says the massive screen, as Rishabh Pant makes his walk back into the dugout.
And you could say that this was a really big wicket for Jasprit Bumrah, because if you remember in the first game at the Wankhede, Rishabh Pant took him to the cleaners. He smashed him for helicopter shots over mid-wicket, over square leg, and that was a really big game for Rishabh Pant. And you could see that the frustration had come out from Jasprit Bumrah. Good bowling by Jasprit Bumrah. 77 for the loss of 5 wickets. 14 overs have been bowled. Bumrah 1.5 overs, 7 runs, 1 wicket, and well, you just take the 5 wickets or run down the overs. I think it's all over. 93 now needed of 37 deliveries, and you could see Anju Yadav now supporting Mumbai Indians. Sharma, Saroj, Anju Yadav saying Bumrah is bowling really well, and quite a few Kings 11 Punjab who are at 4th position think that they might be able to win the IPL, but sorry sir, you might not be able to win the IPL. It's 76 for 5 after 13.5 overs, 93 needed of 37 deliveries, and it's over for the Delhi Capitals.
Well, certainly it is, as Rishabh Pant makes his walk back into the dugout. A disappointment for the Delhi fans who came out to Kotla to support their team. And what a beauty that is from Jasprit Bumrah. Bangs one in, one after the other, as Chris Morris is certainly the one who will be partnering with Akshay Patel for the rest of the game. But it's only time before he goes back, and we Mumbai Indians fans are delighted. We have Ayush in the studio with us, and he's jumping up and down because the Mumbai are certainly winning this one.
76 for 5, 14 overs have been bowled, required run rate of 15.5, 93 runs now needed of 36 deliveries, and Mumbai will definitely move to second position on the table. Delhi will have a lot of thinking to do, and if we talk about Delhi's games this season in the IPL, and if we talk about the points table, we'll just give it a look. Delhi are currently second, but they will move on to third after that. If you look at them, they've won 5, they've lost 3 out of 8 games.
That will certainly change today because they'll be losing 4 after this, and Mumbai Indians will certainly be winning this one. So they'll now move to 12 points and they'll pip Delhi Capitals. A certain heart-wrencher for the Delhi fans as they move down to the third spot.
And you could see the 4 games that Delhi Capitals have won have all been away from home, and the one game that they won has been at home. That too, it was a super over. So they've seen struggling over here, and the one game that they've lost at away from home.
Super over one that was comfortably in the bag. They certainly bottled it, they bottled it, and the sad story.
I think they should.
Not a good time to be a Delhi fan here.
I think they should avoid playing at home. They should play away from home as well. That is the best solution.
I hope the administrators are listening too early at this point, because the need of the hour is that they play away from home. Akshay Patel tries to go inside out, but that lands safely in no man's land. It will be corrected and thrown back by Hardik Pandya as Malinga is bowling 15th over of this innings.
78 now needed, 91 now needed of 34 deliveries. Scores on 78 for the loss of 5 wickets. 14.2 overs have been bowled. 93 runs required. 91 runs required of 34 deliveries. Required run rate of over 15 now. Current run rate of 5, and things were good for Delhi Capitals till the 6th over, but ever since that innings it's been history. And what a ball that was by Jasprit Bumrah.
Required run rate now over 16, and this batting lineup now is not capable of delivering that, as Delhi Capitals have all but lost all hope of securing something after this match. Moving on to a comments box, Rohit is saying lots of power but not enough concentration. Well, that is the sad story that Delhi fans are facing right now. Akhilesh Yadav is loving the performance by Mumbai, so is Saqib, and he says that Mumbai will win it. Well, we certainly know that they will win it this time and not bottle it from here, because it's hard for even the stature of Delhi Capitals to win it from here, because they don't have the depth in the batting, and they have certainly lost on the batting of their own. Now, what does this means that certain Malinga would take some wickets here, because now it's only time before they go for the all out.
Exactly, and it's Chris Morris who has walked in, and if you remember Chris Morris, then that one innings which comes to your mind is that of 89, if I'm not mistaken, against the Gujarat Lions. Almost caught Delhi on the brink of victory and smashed all the bowlers all over the park. But this season he has looked as a liability when it comes to the bite, because he hasn't been able to score as many runs. He's in fact got on to the double digits just once, and that is something which is a thing to be worried about if you are a Delhi fan, and they need to improve on that, especially Chris Morris, because if you just keep delivering with the ball, and even if you are getting smashed all over the park with the ball, then I think there are other people out there who could replace you with the bat. But it's overthrows over there. 83 the score moves on to, and now just I wouldn't say just, it's 87 runs needed of 31 deliveries. 14.5 overs have been bowled. Chris Morris now moves on to 2, while Akshay Patel is on 10. If we talk about the YouTube comments section, Sachin Pora, Kumar Shahni saying that there is a middle collapse in the middle order. Sharma Saroj saying that it was the best delivery to get bowled on. Yes, I do agree. Vivek Nandach saying that both hard. Well, absolutely. If you are a Mumbai fan, both hard it is. Dilavar Mugro also here with us, but the next delivery, Akshay Patel guides it for a good shot over extra cover, and that's a boundary. So it has been a rare coming for Delhi. 83 now needed of 30. I don't even remember when the last boundary was hit, to be honest. Score moves on to 84 5 with that, and Bumrah should take 1 wicket in every over according to Pravind Kumar, and he has 2 overs remaining. So
Two more wickets for him.
That
and
means
a certain possibility is that he may pep even that. He can reduce the whole side in the 2 overs that he has, because the way that he is bowling, it's dangerous for any opposition, especially because they are not out and out batsmen, these two, Akshar Patel and Chris Morris, but they can certainly bang 1 or 2, but it's far too late now. They have lost it all. They had a certain grip on the game in the beginning of the second innings, and they had a sensational start, mind me, but they certainly lost it down the middle. As soon as their openers got back into the dugout, there was a lapse in concentration, a certain helter-skelter of situation, and that resulted in what we're seeing here, as they have now 86 on the board after 15 overs, 5 wickets gone, and the target is 169, far away from the reach. But what are we seeing here? Bumrah has been smacked down the ground for a massive 6 by Chris Morris.
Finally getting into his own, Chris Morris there. A length delivery, a rare poor delivery by Jasprit Bumrah, and he takes no time in timing that over his head. That's a big 6 for Chris Morris, as well as for his confidence score. Moves on to 92 for the loss of 5 wickets. 77 runs required of 29 deliveries, and it's too little too late. I think he's batting for himself over here now, and Bumrah will be quite disappointed with that length delivery. Priyanka Patel saying that 30 balls, 83 runs, Mumbai will win this game. Bumrah needs wicket in every over according to Pravind Kumar. Anju Yadav advocate DD Sarkar supporting Mumbai Indians as usual. But Jasprit Bumrah steaming in to bowl his second delivery. The required run rate is well over 15 as of now. And what a comeback by the great man. A slower delivery bowled at short of a good length. Couldn't even get a contact of it, and Chris Morris is quite disappointed. 77 now required of 28 delivery score. 92 for 5 after 15.2 overs.
Very welcome here. Welcome start for the Bumrah by Chris Morris, but equally backed by the fast bowler. A brilliant comeback on the second delivery. He was smacked for a 6 on the first one, but he makes a banger of a delivery the second, and he is back into his stride. 92 on board for Delhi now. Rohit Sharma, a little bit of changes in the field as Chris Morris is facing the third ball right in the money. He is bowling fantastically, Jasprit Bumrah, as this one is right in the block hole. Brilliant delivery from him, but they will certainly exchange a double there as he digs one from the ground.
What a yorker that was by Jasprit Bumrah. There's no one who does it better than him. Earlier it used to be Lasith Malinga, but he seems to have passed the baton to his teammate Jasprit Bumrah, and now there's no one better than Jasprit Bumrah executing those Yorker-length deliveries. What a ball. But well paid by Chris Morris as well, because he dug that out, and Gare towards mid-wicket also took 2 runs. So he moves on to 9 after 5 deliveries. Score is 94 for 5, 75 runs required of 27 deliveries. Quite far-fetched for Delhi to win this game. Chris Morris is the man on strike, pulls this one away, but will just take the single, and puts Akshar Patel back on strike. He moves on to 10, while Akshar Patel is on 15 of 16, 95 for 5. Jasprit Bumrah has been as impressive as ever. 2.3 overs, 16 runs, 1 wicket. That too of the big Rishabh Pant. Sachin Taur is here with us, saying that he's a delivery boy and he's listening to us from the phone. So thank you, Sachin. Rohit Sansia saying that, so am I read it right? Was a good toss to win, and the Kotla has again produced a track that the home team wouldn't enjoy. Well, for the first time I'm saying that a curator is not supporting his captain or the team management.
Well, that is a very controversial statement there, but as of now we can talk about the match, and the match is certainly heavily relied on Mumbai's side. A brilliant delivery there from Jasprit Bumrah. The variations that this lad has is certainly a situation that every other bowler is a little worried about, because you can't have that much pace and that much variations in your kitty, and this player certainly does. That has been an asset for the Mumbai Indians as well as the Indian side.
96 for 5 after 15.5 overs is the score. 74 runs now required of 26 deliveries. And if you talk about the comments section, then Saqib Jamal is supporting Sunrisers Hyderabad, thinking that they will be the ones to win the tournament this season. But they are coming after a really good win against the Chennai Super Kings. Pradeep Mehta also joined in with us. Abdar Hussain supporting Mumbai Indians. And Shubham also supporting, Shubham Gane also supporting the Mumbai Indians. Quite a few fans of Mumbai Indians being heavily vocal about their team. And the second strategic timeout has been taken. The score is 96 for 5 after 16 overs. 16 is Akshar Patel's score, who's currently in the crease along with Chris Morris. He's on 10 of 7 deliveries. Delhi now needs 73 of 24 deliveries. Quite far-fetched, but you never know. Anything's still quite possible in the game of cricket. We'll take a short break. You please stay tuned to Sports Flashes.
This is Sports Flashes Live.
The flying Finn from Helsinki is on his last lap, looking magnificently good for his 20th World Championship win.
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes Live. Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. This is Sports Flashes Live. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. You are tuned into Sports Flashes Radio. Sports Flashes Radio, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes, the official broadcast partner of BCCI. Sports Flashes, everything about sports. Catch all the cricketing action and complete drama at one click of your phone.
He does that. Smack again onside, being peppered. Consecutive boundaries.
Don't miss. Download the app now. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Flashes Cricket Lounge. The second strategic timeout has come to an end and the score is 96 for the loss of 5 wickets in the Delhi Capitals. Akshar Patel is on 16 of 17 deliveries. Chris Morris on 10 of 7 deliveries. 73 runs required of the final 4 overs and things looking quite bleak at the moment for the Delhi Capitals. And it all started with the first wicket of Shikhar Dhawan after the 6th over. There was a 49 run stand for the opening wicket. Shikhar Dhawan was going hammer and tongs. He scored 35 of 22 deliveries but got bowled by Rahul Chahar. Prithvi Shaw was soon to follow and he got dismissed for 20. And coming back to the game is Akshar Patel, who smashed Lasith Malinga for a 6 on the very first delivery. 67 now required of 23 deliveries. Score is 102 for 5. He's definitely turning up the music. But talking about the scorecard, Shikhar Dhawan dismissed for 35. Prithvi Shaw dismissed for 20. Colin Munro dismissed for 3. Shreyas Iyer had gone for 3. Rishabh Pant bowled by Bumrah on 7. Akshar Patel and Chris Morris battling out there. And if you talk about the bowling figures, Hardik Pandya 1 over 8-1. Rahul Chahar, what a bowler he is turning out to be for the Mumbai Indians. 4 overs 19 runs, 3 wickets. Lasith Malinga 2 overs 20 runs. Jayant Yadav 4 overs 25 runs. A good homecoming for Jayant Yadav as well. Just 3 overs 17 runs, 1 wicket. And Krunal Pandya 2 overs 7 runs and 1 wicket. So a good start so far in this over by Akshar Patel, smashing Malinga over his head for a 6. 67 now required of 23 deliveries, 102 for 5, and they will need many more such hits. Will the Delhi Capitals?
If he's able to pull this off, he'll certainly be a hero amongst Delhi fans, but highly unlikely as Lasith Malinga is now bowling and Mumbai Indians at this point were 111 for 4. But they had the likes of Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya, which this team lacks. Akshar Patel playing a cameo of his own, and as things go, Akshar Patel, it's too little too late for them, I guess. They needed someone like Rishabh Pant to be in the center if he wanted to play an innings like that.
Absolutely. Well, the game changing, the game turner for the Mumbai Indians throughout the tournament, I think, has been the runs that come towards the end, especially from the bat of Hardik Pandya. Those 30-40 runs are ever so crucial when you're batting first, and that is the difference that Mumbai Indians always has an edge over the other team, and that is what costs the opposition. And I'm not quite sure that the other teams have such a formidable batting order apart from Kolkata Knight Riders in the middle order, who have Andre Russell and Dinesh Karthik who can do that business. But I think in terms of consistency, in terms of cohesion as a unit, I think Mumbai Indians have the better squad. Coming back to the game, it's 103 for 5. Morris takes a single, and as long as they keep taking the singles, then the Mumbai Indians will not have a problem. 65 now needed of 21 deliveries. And it's a lost cause if you look at it. Jabir Ahmed praising Rohit Sharma's captaincy. Pravind Kumar saying that a wicket will fall in this over. Umesh Pujje still supporting Delhi Capitals. Abhishek Shukla supporting Mumbai Indians. Jabir Ahmed saying that Delhi will lose this game. So 65 now needed of 21 deliveries. Akshar Patel is batting well. He's on 23 of 19. Morris is on 11 of 8.
Well, for Chris Morris, he needs to bang some in if he wants to back Akshar Patel here, but now it's only a matter of time, because there's only 20 balls remaining now, and it's 63 runs still remaining for them. Now they have to go at a rate of around 20 runs per over, and that's very, very difficult given these two are not quite the batsmen you like at this point of time in the game.
Absolutely. If you look at the last 4 overs, 35 runs have come. 1 wicket has fallen, but it's the spinners which have done most of the damage for Mumbai Indians. And the Delhi Capitals players haven't negated the spinner like the way they wanted to. I think they should have just taken their 1s and 2s with that more scare when the spinner were bowling in tandem. But good captaincy nonetheless by Rohit Sharma once again. It was 107 for 5. A Yoko length delivery bowled by Malinga at a slow pace of 112 kilometers per hour. And Akshar Patel identifies the length of the ball, the nature of the ball, and just sticks his bat right towards the end, takes a single, gives Chris Morris to the South African international the strike. He's on 11 while Akshar Patel is on 26. 62 now needed of 19 deliveries, and things are becoming quite difficult at the moment for Delhi, and that might be another wicket for Rasan Malinga. In fact, his first wicket of the night, because Chris Morris has handed a dolly to Hardik Pandya, who was standing at long on. Another slower length delivery by Lasit Malinga, and a good catch taken by Hardik Pandya, though he did fall off due to losing his balance. But it's now over. It's well over. 62 now needed of 18 deliveries. Good over nonetheless by Lasit Malinga.
A good over that results in a wicket. Hardik Pandya makes it look acrobatic, but it certainly wasn't. But here Chris Morris departs as another wicket down for Delhi, and Chris Morris, the shoulders of the player, tells you the story, as he is down and so is his team. They certainly were in a good position in the early part of this innings, and they lost the plot altogether. And now as things stand, it's 107 for the loss of 6 wickets, and 17 overs are done, 3 overs remain, and too little too late from Akshar Patel, as only 18 balls remain for 62 runs.
107 for the loss of 6 wickets is the score. 17 overs have been bowled, 62 now needed of 18, and Akshar Patel is the second highest scorer of the game, because the first was Shikhar Dhawan, who scored 35. Akshar Patel now scoring 26 of 21. And on the other end, if you have to talk about Prithvi Shaw, he did score 20, but he did face 24 balls in the process, so they have to go back on the drawing board to Delhi. Gaurav Ganguly and Ricky Ponting. Jabir Ahmed praising Rohit Sharma once again. Akshar Patel goes to take the single, but that's another wicket. What a throw by Jasprit Bumrah. It was a yes and no situation over there, and Bumrah does the right thing and strikes some on the non-strikers end, and that's a direct hit. The Delhi Capitals fans and the people in the management group are quite disappointed with how this run chase has turned into 107 for 7, and good throw by Jasprit Bumrah. Another wicket falls, another one bites the dust, and Priyanka Patel saying that it's very difficult for Mumbai. Delhi, I think it's quite over. They just have to complete the formalities of bowling the 18 overs of taking the final 3 deliveries. Diamond Duck, he hasn't even faced a ball, Keeper Paul. So though he was the player of the match in the previous game, but not enjoying his homecoming to Delhi, and it's 107 for 7, 17.1 overs have been bowled.
It's all downhill here for Delhi as they lose wicket one after the other. Akshar Patel and Chris Morris were holding the side together a little bit. They were looking to go out respectively, but now if they lose by this much margin, their net run rate would be affected, and that will result much more damage than the loss itself. Because if you lose run rate, you certainly, because there are many sides who are on similar points, and that would certainly harm their position in the table as well.
And
What
that's
a ball
another-
there by Bumrah. Bowls Akshar Patel right the middle stump. The wickets just come off, and 2 consecutive wickets. He's on a hat-trick now, is Jasprit Bumrah.
The first one was a run out, so he's not on a hat trick.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a team hat trick. He's on a team hat
He's
trick.
on a team hat-trick here, but now what a ball. Oh my word. The wicket has come off the ground, taking the little part of the pitch with itself.
Absolutely, what a great delivery that was. Taking complete advantage of this Delhi wicket, just bangs it in at a good length, and it strikes the middle stump. A thumping win this will be for the Mumbai Indians, and definitely redemption for them. 107 for 8, and Praveend Kumar saying that Bumrah will take 2 wickets in this over. Well, he has been involved in a run out. He's taken a run out. Praveend Kumar saying that Mumbai will win by 30-40 runs. By the looks of things, I think they'll win by 50. And Kasim P saying that Mumbai Indians will win this game. Hazarika also supporting Mumbai Indians. So 107 for 8 is the score, and it's been a sorry state of affairs for the Delhi Capitals. We thought that it'll be an interesting contest between 2 quality sides, but disappointing to say the least from Delhi Capitals. 62 now needed of 16 deliveries. Amit Mishra will be the new man to accompany Kagiso Rabada, and the best thing would be to face the 20 overs.
Well, for him, the good thing is that Jasprit Bumrah is bowling for Rohit Sharma, and the sad thing for Kagiso Rabada is that he is facing his nemesis in the international bowling scene. Kagiso Rabada is a top bowler, but so is Jasprit Bumrah. And as things stand now, Mumbai Indians are walking on a kick, and 108 now up for Delhi Capitals, but it's too much of an ask from these batsmen, as they are not prominent batsmen. Moving on to our chat box, we'll have to wait and see how the fans are going. Mumbai will win by 30-40 runs. Praveend Kumar says Priyanshu Hazarika is also backing Mumbai. So Mumbai Indian fans are up and above every Delhi Capitals fan here. And Wally, what are your thoughts about it? Your team is losing the plot here.
Well, I am not surprised that losing at home once again. So not a surprise for me. The good thing is that they'll be facing Rajasthan Royals twice and RCB one more time. So you never know, we might be able to get the 2 points over there. So yes, it has been a sorry state of affairs for Delhi Capital, but once again, good captaincy by Rohit Sharma. What a man he's turning out to be for the Mumbai Indians. 109 for 8, 60 runs now required of 14 deliveries, and the best thing for the Delhi batsmen would be to run down the clock and to not get all out, because that would damage their run rate. 109 for 8, 17.5 overs being bowled. Jasprit Bumrah looking as lively as ever. 3.4 was 19 runs, 2 wickets, and the Delhi camp looking as disappointed as ever.
As ever is the main word here, the catchphrase, because Delhi Capitals fans have been disappointed time and again, and especially at the Kotla. They haven't been able to rid their home wicket. They have been good away from home, and the home wicket hasn't certainly provided them with the wins they wanted. And it's too much of a ask from these 2 players now. They wanted their batsmen to click, and that there hasn't been the case. 60 runs now needed. It's now 18 overs done. Only 2 overs remain. Jasprit Bumrah has bowled sensationally. He has 2 wickets to his name, an economy of under 5, and you cannot ask for more from a bowler.
Absolutely, 109 for 8. And what bowling by Jasprit Bumrah. He just keeps impressing and impressing. What a bowler Mumbai Indians have, and what a bowler they provided to Team India. I think if you look at the bigger picture, then Team India is the real winner over here, but absolutely sensational. Lasit Malinga 3 overs 31, Jasprit Bumrah 4 overs 3 overs, Jasprit Bumrah completing his 4 overs, 4 overs 18 runs, taking 2 wickets of both the lefties, Rishabh Pant and Akshar Patel. Once again disappointing. 109 for 8, still 60 runs behind. It's Rabada who has struck Lasit Malinga for a single towards the deep mid wicket. and it's just about running down the clock for the Delhi Capitals. Coming back to YouTube, Rohit Sansia saying that Rohit has utilized the bowler exceptionally well here. Well, I do agree with that. Rohit, one thing is for certain, the way he uses his bowlers is quite exceptional, and it is quite commendable, because even when he captains Team India on limited number of occasions, he has done that. He's utilized Kuldeep Yadav, he's utilized Yuzvendra Chahal, Ravindra Jadeja under 10 overs, and that is something which has to be taken into consideration. He's not your conventional captain. He knows how to use the bowlers, and that is something quite commendable.
Yes, he certainly is, and he has been involved more in games when he is the captain, because you see he's animated at times, and he certainly cares when the team is losing, and that is a very important aspect of any captain. Rohit Sharma, that is, his batting affects a bit, because his performances have been quite average this season and the season prior to this, because he was a sensational batsman for them, Mumbai Indians, and he is for the Indian side as well, but his IPL performances haven't been up to the mark in the previous 2 seasons, and he has been under par according to Rohit Sharma standards. According to an average batsman, he is still a top player, but according to Rohit Sharma standards, he has certainly declined a bit, but Mumbai Indians haven't declined, and they are comfortably in this match, and they would certainly climb the second spot after this win.
111 for the loss of 8 wickets. 18.2 overs has been bowled. 58 now required of 10 deliveries. And Kagiso Rabada is on one. And if you talk about tomorrow's encounter, Kolkata Knight Riders will be facing the Royal Challengers Bangalore at the Eden Gardens. So it will be a really big contest, because Kolkata needs to win that game. They have lost 3 consecutive games on the bounce. And for RCB's sake, I think for Kolkata, the big problem is that RCB have nothing to lose tomorrow, because they're pretty much out of the tournament, and they can just turn out to be party poopers for the Kolkata Knight Riders. But yes, it will be an important game for both the teams. Ulasit Malinga bowls down the leg, and Amit Mishra just manages to brush it with his pad, and it goes down the boundary line, but it will all go in vain, because 116 for 8 is the score. 53 now required of the final 8 deliveries.
Malinga is bowling, and another. What is Malinga doing here? He is bowling away from the wicket. He doesn't need to do that. He just needs to bowl wicket to wicket, and that will certainly do the job for them, because these two, especially Kagiso Rabada, isn't a very good batsman. Mishra has played a cameo of his own or two at times, but the ask is too much here for Delhi Capitals. 52 now needed of 8 balls. It's difficult for anybody. Even the best batsman in the world can't do it at this point, and certainly these two are way over their boots now.
Absolutely, and Pravinder Kumar saying that the lower order will always have difficulties while facing just straight Bumrah. I do agree with that, Pravinder. Sunil Notani asking us to name the game tomorrow. Well, tomorrow it will be Kolkata Knight Riders versus Royal Challengers Bangalore at Eden Gardens. Sunil. Arjun Chauhan saying that Mumbai Indians will win this game. Pravinder Kumar also saying that he isn't watching the match because he loves listening to our chit chat. So thank you so much, Pravinder. You've been too kind. And DJ Boom Blast, oh what a name that is, also joined in with us. It's 118 for 8, 18.5 overs have been bowled, 51 now required of 7 deliveries, and only if Malinga if Jasprit Bumrah or the other bowler from the other end manages to bowl 5 continuous no balls from the other end, then also there might be an opportunity. But an easy catch dropped by Kieron Pollard. It could have been Lasith Malinga's second wicket, and he took it too casually, did Kieron Pollard. Kagiso Rabada did sky that, and this is the second time we've been seeing that from Kieron Pollard. I'm sure Malinga is not impressed. He's not seeing the funny side of things, because he wants wickets in his quota. Kagiso Rabada survives, but it's all over for Delhi. 50 now needed of 6 deliveries and required run rate of 50.
Well, now it's quite impossible. Even if they hit 6 on every ball, they wouldn't be able to secure a win here. And a sad story for the Delhi outfit is that they lost the plot altogether after a few overs in the second innings. They were quite good. They restricted Mumbai Indians. I think they were 10-15 run quite short, Mumbai, because Kieron Pollard didn't get to play in this particular match.
You're being too greedy when Paritosh was enough.
Well, Delhi fans would feel that this is enough, because enough humiliation.
It was more than enough. 150 is always more than enough on this wicket. But 119 for 8, final over to be bowled in away Alam, the match has turned out to be so boring that they're already talking about tomorrow's game. Away Alam saying that I hope RCB win tomorrow. Alam Khan is also here with us. Semonta Haider saying that Mumbai Indians is an awesome team. Rohit Sansia also saying that RCB has to win the game tomorrow. And Pravind Kumar saying that Virat Kohli will score 50 plus tomorrow, where for RCB's sake it's important that Virat Kohli does well and gains confidence and momentum for his team. Kasim P also here with us. Score 119 for 8, 19.1 overs have been bowled, 50 required of 5 deliveries. The first one has been an out by Rohit Sharma. As you can see, he was as disappointed as ever, but Kagiso Rabada has sticked on to that. What a shot that was! It's gone on to the second tier. Shot delivery, smashes it for a 6 and puts things into perspective and tells his...
A bit of happiness for Delhi fans as Rabada hits one.
Hardik Pandya that too, giving a taste of his own medicine to him.
Well, Hardik Pandya has given the ball. Rohit Sharma is now too deep into the game to care. He just wants Delhi fans to cheer a bit, I guess. That's why he is giving Hardik Pandya the ball. And as he watches on, Rabada again tries to go for a big one, but misses this time. And Quinton de Kock collects it. It's now 3 balls remaining, and Rohit Sharma knows that this game is in the kitty of MI. With this win, they'll pip DC, and the run rate would also shoot because this will be a massive win given the difference between them in the amount of runs in this match. Rabada again goes big, and it's another biggie, I guess. And no, Kieran Pollard collects one at the boundary, and Rabada will make his way back into the pavilion. Easy pickings for big man Pollard.
This time he makes no mistake. Kieran Pollard starting at the long off and takes an easy catch. He should have taken it in the previous over as well. It was an off-cutter ball by Hardik Pandya. It was bowled at a poor length, but Rabada smashed that over extra cover and mid-off, and there was Kieran Pollard waiting in the ranks over there. A comfortable catch, reverse cups it, and 2 deliveries left, 44 runs, but 1 wicket remaining as well. Will Mumbai Indians be able to clean up the Delhi lineup, or will they just run down the overs? Whatever the scene is, it's Mumbai Indians who will be walking home with the important 2 points after being put on second position. Rohit Sansia, Pravind Kumar saying that Prithvi Shaw should play his game like Virender Sehwag. Well, he does try to play like the Virender Sehwag, and I think that is what costs him, because he should remember that he's Prithvi Shaw. He still needs to do a lot of work.
Well, he certainly needs to remember that he doesn't have the physical abilities to score massive sixes, but he has the technical abilities. And Mishra comes in, tries to go for a biggie, but instead misses it, and Malinga would throw that back easily. 2 runs still on the board as Amit Mishra walks back into the striking position. And he'll face the last ball of the innings.
Happy faces in the Mumbai Indians camp, and on the contrary, Delhi Capitals, the team management will have to do a lot of work on the drawing board. There has been a referral for the run out. Amit Mishra is in the crease, but 44 runs are required off the final delivery. It's all over for the Delhi Capitals fans and the team as well. Mishra is the man on strike. He will be facing Hardik Pandya's final delivery. And coming back to YouTube, Rohit Sansia and Pravind Kumar, avid listeners of ours. Rohit Sansia saying that MI have avenged their last defeat, thrashing DC in their courtyard. Well, absolutely, Rohit. And on the other end, it's him as well saying that Morris and Pant both had to make a statement after they failed to make it to their respective squads. Well, absolutely, Rohit said. Yeah, all the batsmen disappointed apart from Shikhar Dhawan, I feel. But the game has come to an end. 2 runs taken once again by Amit Mishra. Delhi Capitals lose the game by 42 runs. 128 by 40 runs. In fact, 128 for 9 was the final score. We will just run you down with the score. Prithvi Shaw came on to open with the innings with Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan got off to a blistering start, scored 35 of 22 deliveries. Prithvi Shaw got off to a good start as well. He scored now 20 of 24, but ever since the strategic timeout in the power play came to an end, it was the floodgates had opened for Mumbai Indians. Shikhar Dhawan lost his wicket to Rahul Chahar, his first wicket of the night. Rahul Chahar also picked up Prithvi Shaw for 20. Colin Munro was dismissed by Krunal Pandya. He was bowled by Yorker and delivery on 3. Shreyas Iyer, for the ball of the day, I would have to say, by a proper wrist spin, was dismissed on 3 by Rahul Chahar for his 3rd wicket of the night. Rishabh Pant was bowled by beauty by Jasprit Bumrah. Akshar Patel was also bowled by Jasprit Bumrah on 26. Rishabh Pant scored 7. Chris Morris scored 11. was dismissed by Malinga. Hardik Pandya took the catch. Keeper Paul was run out by Bumrah without facing a delivery. Kagiso Rabada was bowled by Hardik Pandya with a catch taken by Karen Pollard. Amit Mishra was on 6 while Ishant Sharma didn't even get to face a delivery. And if you talk about the bowling figures, Rahul Chair was the one who impressed the most. 4 overs, 19 runs, 3 wickets. Hardik Pandya 2 overs, 17 runs, 1 wicket. Rasan Maringas 4 overs, 37 runs, 1 wicket. And Jasprit Bumrah 4 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. Impressive as always. Krunal Pandya 2 overs, 7 runs, 1 wicket. So it has been a good outing for the Mumbai Indians and the batsmen as well as the bowlers, as well as for Rohit Sharma. Good captaincy by him. They move on to second with the 12 points on the table. What a game it had been for the Mumbai Indians. Thumping win, beating Delhi at their own courtyard. An important win for them. But if we talk about tomorrow, it's Kolkata Knight Riders versus the Royal Challengers Bangalore. A must-win game for both the teams because KKR are currently have lost the winning momentum, while RCB have seemed to cemented their position at the bottom of the table. So tomorrow will be another game. This is Wali Siddiqui and Paritosh Joshi saying goodbye to you. We'll be back tomorrow with a live coverage of Kolkata Knight Riders and the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Stay tuned to Sports Flashes. Till then.
One station filled with full football fever.
Thinks about the shot, will go for it, and will plant an absolute cracker into the corner to put the icing on what is a very sweet tasting cake for Manchester City.
And you are just one click away.
Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's vicious! Unstoppable!
Download Sports Flashes app or visit www.sportsflashes.com. Sports Flashes, world's biggest sports radio channel. Sports Flashes. You are listening to Sports Flashes live.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. Pulls it back. Here's